And this tournament is sponsored by Kano. Please check out their Twitch. Lovely individual. It's a €1,000 tournament, and this is the NA qualifiers. I should have hit up Juggernaut Jason on this. I need to get his. Guys, please check out Kano as well, though, too. Kano is streaming in French. Parlez-vous français, players? Oh, boy. Yeti, I sent it to you in game. It's Alpha K Cup 2023. Well, we got a tournament here, guys. Hang on, I guess I'm doing some admin work. We're going to shout out Kano, too, because of their awesomeness for this tournament. Demosthenes, where is he? All right, guys, we're going to get going here in a moment. All right, hang on, guys. We're just about to get started. I'm going to put on the music. We're going to get in casting mode. One momento. We're getting a special guest caster with me. All right, I'm going to get Billy Utters in a call. Woodsicle, what's up? If you guys want to be casted.
All right.
All right, if you want to be casted, please hold your games, but don't wait too long because this is a tournament. How you doing, Billy Utters?
I'm doing fantastic, sir. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
big.
Yeah, man. So we got Colin. You get the roast Colin today. How does that feel?
It always feels good. This is not the first time.
Oh yeah,
he's back from a long break, which either means he's going to be an absolute monster or he's going to be garbage. So we're going to find out.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for joining me at the last second. You were hitting me up for teams, and Iron was welcome to come too, because I think we should try to twist his arm too at some point. What do you think? That'd be
100% we should. Yeah, that'd be great fun.
This is already up fun too. Like we got guys, this is my friend Billy Utters. No, Yeti, there's a space. Oh gosh, no, I'm doing admin work for this people too. It's a best of 3, I believe. And do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, sure. So in the bottom right-hand corner in the yellow trunks is my good friend Colin. And in the top left-hand corner in the blue trunks, this is Demosthenes?
Demosthenes. No.
Demosthenes. Okay, cool.
I think he left his clan tag for this after, because I gave him shit for being on Legion the Dark Side still. To give you an idea of where this guy comes from, other than my Twitch chat. He was a Dave recruit back before, and he helped fund the first Legion Invitational.
The Dave the Protoss pipeline is real.
But yeah, so this is the funny thing is he actually is one of us. If you catch my drift, know what I'm saying? Chat with his Billy. Exactly. Acheron's giving you some casting advice. Let me reintroduce the players for Billy Utters. Is we have a cannon rush. What? It's not a can. What's not a build?
It's gonna be. Yeah,
it's a 2-gate cannon rush in his face. No, it's a 3-gate.
Oh, this is huge.
This is actually awesome. Demosthenes, now you believe me. You're like, okay, this seems like some Team Legion shit right here. Right? I can't get his throw in. Look at this, Billy.
Well, I need to get your Twitch chat out so I can see what bullshit Acheron is telling me.
Acheron said Bill on his way did not even announce Colin being in Bing Bong Exports. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That's why I was going to reintroduce the players in the bottom right-hand corner. Representing Bing Bong Exports, it is Colin. And his opponent basically in the same team, representing Kirktown. Whether he wants to be called that or not, no, he is actually. It is Demosthenes.
Nice.
Billy accepted Kirktown finally. When you find out what Kirktown was, you're like, all right, it's Dave and Yeti and drunken memes, and you're like, that's actually pretty cool.
In Atlanta of all places.
Yeah. Atlanta is definitely not Kirktown and Kirktown at the same time. Let's be real here.
After dark, it was Kirktown for real.
Oh yeah, after dark, yeah.
Hell, we had a good time in Atlanta. That was funny.
It was a great place. It was great because of us, but I'll be honest, I'd like to never visit that city ever again.
Yeah, there was not a lot that, like, there was some things that were great, but I didn't really like the food. You can't smoke weed there. Yeah, there was a lot.
There was some decent. I think we were all a little harsh on the food a bit. Colin with the great cannon micro kappa, he was attacking the gateway, by the way. Just want to point out, instead of the pylon, he decided to go for the pylon after. Demosthenes forgetting to get, well, anything, because he's actually he's macroing behind this. Why? Okay, he got a core. Wait, this is actually kind of cracked. This is a Diamond 1 player. This is Colin. He's like Masters. He's hit Grandmasters before.
Colin is easily Grandmasters when he's like 5'5" when he's good. So.
Yeah, but that's like saying... It's like easily saying I'm Masters when I'm not Twitch streaming, which never happens. You know?
That's a huge code. You're not Masters, though. Come on.
Yeah. What do you mean? I mean, it's funny. Like, the MMR difference now is hilarious. You're not wrong, I'm not, but technically, but it is actually pretty funny. I mean, I was 4150 MMR the other day, right? Let's put this in reality. All right, so just to clear it up for chat, I get my shit, and at the same time, usually it's from gold players, and that's actual facts. But in reality, I've had it higher than the MMR that it is to be Masters in similar patches. Actually, no, that was the Princeton patch, but I never did against Terrence. So, anyway, Demosthenes is obviously Omega dead. Colin has 4 stalkers. We have 1 stalker and no shield battery in the high ground.
Yeah. It's a pretty clean-cut game, but I really did love that opener. Yeah.
That
3
was,
gateways.
Yeah, he lost in style.
Yeah. I think if there was some, like a cannon in there with that like proxy, that would have been really, really cool, because there was a gap for it, but obviously there wasn't the forge to build one. So, but yeah, very cool, very interesting.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry I have to talk shit to Acheron in chat. No, why am I typing to Acheron? I was actually just going to say, Acheron, me coping over Masters is like you coping over me and your mother.
I
don't see I got Billy here. I knew you'd like that one, Billy.
I don't see Acheron talking in the chat.
Acheron, why didn't you sign up? You didn't invite me? Hello? You don't see him?
Yeah.
Maybe he blocked you on Twitch.
Yeah, maybe we blocked each other. I kept on sending him pictures of my penis, so it makes sense.
Wait.
That tracks.
Says I'm the only mentor. Yo, hold on.
Wow, 148 APM with Protoss. What are you even doing with that,
Gotta help Drunk Yeti out. Yeti, I'm sorry, man. Yeti is a little tipsy. Didn't even want to play in this, and we convinced him to play with Stone Colin. And he's like, yo, I tried the channel, but now he's going to be in the channel glitch. And apparently I'm adminning this too, because the person, I was told lady person, I don't know, they are French. This is a qualifier for €1,000 tournament. They have an NA, this is the NA qualifier, right? So they have an NA, an EU, and a Korean. You know what I'm saying? And we have a couple of Koreans in the NA one, and European people that couldn't make it, like Gref. I don't know if you saw the stuff with Gref, but he's a Ukrainian cannon rusher. On my I got him on my team, but he's like 15 years old, like slip jip kind of, but he's a cannon rusher. You know what I mean? Well, slip jip that plays StarCraft, Billy.
Sorry, I was grabbing. I have wireless headphones in, so I could hear you perfectly, but I was grabbing milk from my fridge.
Oh,
because I really found I just got like a dairy craving. If I had some more money at the moment, I'd go down the shop and go and get myself some fucking chocolate. But yeah, he's a Ukrainian slip chip cannon rusher. Yes, I'm following.
Yeah. So Gref couldn't make it because of the power outages in Ukraine and stuff. Hold on, Yeti.
Wow, any excuse. Jesus. No, I'm kidding.
Wow, that's fucking brutal, dude.
On,
Billy Utters does not represent Dave in
Dave's views, points, or Kirktown in any way, especially not on geopolitics. But yeah, I mean, where's your love of the game, man? Just buy a generator, pull yourself up with the bootstraps.
Yeah, finally I get Yeti on here. I don't think Trigger ended up making it. By the way, fuck. Trigger rated. That could have been my cue. I think Trigger forfeits.
Trigger, no.
Yeti, there's the channel. Still, yeah. Oh, it's because you typed it in. Who's Yeti playing? He's playing Hup. Oh, you're playing Hup? Wait, let me see if Kano, the person that organized this, needs a match. There's no Trigger in the bracket? Oh, yeah, he decided not to play. I guess he didn't check in. Let me try to get Yeti set up in his match. Kano is based. Where is Yeti? Yeti's here.
Where are the Yetis? Are they supposed to be in the Himalayas? Can we ask Yeti that? It's like, I need fucking
Yeah.
like Yetis. Wait, is the Sasquatch? Chat, is the Sasquatch and Yetis? Are they the same thing? Are they like somewhat related? Can someone look that up and let me know?
Yeah, Yetis and Sasquatches are basically the same thing, man. And some things, from my understanding.
It's just like Yeti is
Abominable
just this.
snowman. You know, the thing is Yeti's like, I want to, I forgot to ask him about that. He's that hardly a abominable snowman other than, other than being a little jacked and stuff like that. But he's definitely not. Yeah, he's a Sam Squanch. Thorne said it. Bigfoot, Sasquatch, but as Bubbles would say in the Trailer Park Boys, a Sam Squanch. You know? I need to get some big Gabe glasses. Yeti, it's on NA, but no, Yeti, it's the cooler brand. Yeah. I figured you were because of the cooler brand. We were joking around about that, but that's what I was going to get to. I'm pretty sure Yeti did it because of the cooler. I'm taking a second too. We have our next match coming up. We're missing a lot of good matches, I'm sure, but is that a cool bit, Billy? I have to piss like a racehorse.
Yeah, no. You're good, dog. I'm sitting here. I'm looking. I was going to drive out and go and get some chocolate, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I could always mute your mic and whatever because we'll be in the game and it could be done by the time you're back. And I might have to leave you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe. How about you do that?
Just
and
do
I'll be
that.
back in like.
I'm gonna pull a ghost. We're gonna let the game start and go. Wow, it's a good amount of you guys here.
Yeah.
Shout out. Thanks to Juggernaut, Jason, Trigger, Florencio, and everybody else that raided in tonight. You guys are based. All right, Billy?
Actually, seeing as we're loading in, I'll sit here for this one. Fuck it.
Yeah, you are? Can you obs for me for like 2 seconds while I piss? In other words, you can let it sit in the corner and you like fuck with me like ghost tournaments?
Wait,
like the good old days?
Wait, so they'll be looking at my viewfinder? Or
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You introduce who you want, who I know you. No, you got to introduce your team, man. You fund them.
Yeah.
Like the
I
least
guess
you
I
can
don't
do.
really stream that much. But,
Here, I'll do it for the cameras. I was gonna give you a minute, but I can follow your camera in game like you move the mouse around after we do the introductions. You do this guy. You know who I'm talking about.
Okay, cool. So yeah, this is my buddy and teammate. This is Colin from Bing Bong Exports.
And his opponent, he's big baller with the big dick builds. Give it up for Demosthenes in the blue, representing Kirktown. Though we don't have him the clan tags yet. He left Team Legion TDS. Thank you, God, finally, because we don't want any of our old teammates in there, right? Billy Utters.
Yeah, no, we do not. We are both ex-Legion. That's how me and Dave.
I will not shit on people that join that team and stuff, but and I will not do anything anti-team. I just because I'm on Psystorm Gaming, I have to have a certain, and I'm an ESL caster, I have to have a certain level of decorum. But let's be real, from a guy that chain smokes and casts ESL, does it really matter? Does anybody take me seriously? No.
No, I take you seriously, Dave.
Oh, Billy, thank you. You are an actual chat. I'm going to follow your camera so you can fuck with everybody, and it's fair game because I'm going to take a piss and grab a beer, and I'm going to grab you your chocolate milk, and I'll be in California in like 2 minutes.
Savage.
With your chocolate milk.
Yeah, well, that's
Wouldn't it be awesome if that was the case before I go pee, though? Guys, I mean...
One day, maybe for the, our grandchildren or whatever, there'll be, teleporters, and then you can just come and, kick it at my house, and we can, drink chocolate milk together, you know?
Yeah, you actually give me an incentive to be sober because then I can start working on my nerdy stuff because I have some. Oh my God, Colin with the.
Oh yeah, man.
Colin, imagine Colin doing a pylon block against the diamond player, right? So you think the diamond player is gonna expand when he sees a one? He's taking him to Princeton, but in a different way. Look, it's a 1-gate robo.
Oh, this is.
I actually like Demosthenes is actually a really good player.
He's gonna scout it.
Right.
Bum.
Yeah. Guys, this is Billy Utters, the 5th Beetle. casting, covering, and observing. And then I'm going to cover for him, even though he's just my guest. He's actually probably one of my best online friends I met. You are. Let's be real, Billy. You met me. How much better did that clear up when we met in real life?
And also, my life just improved from that day onwards. When was that? Like sometime in 2018, I think. So yeah, it's been a fucking long time now, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, always an honor to cast with you, my friend. This is always fun.
Hell
oh my god, it's scouted. Look at this scouting. He is like...
I can't even pee now. This game's going to be over so quick. I mean, I don't know what Colin's tell that it would be there, but maybe he thought it'd be like, maybe he's going for proxy oracle, but everybody knows nobody goes, wait, is the shield battery in the pylon going to block the immortal? That's it. Yeah, Billy, whatever your name is. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. You see what I'm saying, though? It almost looked like...
I do.
In the mind
It's about
game.
to get nasty up in here.
This is greasy. Yo, Colin's going for a Void Ray, though. Oh, my God. This is so unlucky for... He was already opening Stargate, so he's just going to build a Void Ray, and there's nothing that shoots up. There's shield battery. This is fucked, bro.
And I think it's the 2 base here, which is really the story, you know?
Yeah, well, it's too... you know what? I know I love Colin. He is my biological son and all, Billy. But you know something? It's 2 base versus 2 base, because this is a fucking base build. Let's be real here. Like, who goes 1 base, 1 gate, proxy, into...
No, it's definitely hugely 1 base all in versus 2 bases.
Well,
like,
you know,
Colin,
no, but 2 base, I'm saying 2 based. He's just too...
2 based?
Yeah, he's too
so.
based of a person to... You know, who does this? Diamond players. And NA, that's who.
That's true, yeah. They are a special breed of people. No, not being that I am one.
Yeah, you're like, not like I know anything about that. Billy Utters is actually a grandmaster in our hearts.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like me. Just like me.
Indeed. So what have we got going on at home here? We got this one lonely stalker sitting back here with his charm, the shield battery. They're talking about what's been going on, the Protoss OJ trial. Oh, does he drop it out? Oh, just before. The target fire is crisp, though. Immortals, incredible unit. Do you think, if they didn't go to war, do you think Immortals are actually Immortals? Do you think they just, like, chill for, like, oh my god, look at this positioning. This is some GSL shit. Colin, rocked on the ropes. If only he could get this other Immortal in. Blink. A far thought in the future. Uh-oh, this is not looking good for our hero. Oof. Look at that. It's just his little fucking torso, like his little immortal penis, you know?
Yo, your obs work's actually pretty good.
Oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, let's get the old units lost tab up. It's actually not looking too much different here.
Yeah. Guys, give it up for Billy Utters. He's actually like a better observer than like Steadfast. I'm just kidding. Shout out to Steadfast.
Yeah, big up shout out to Steadfast.
And everybody's gonna talk shit about that, but you know, I ended up picking it back up. Whenever you need to go at a moment's notice, just like I did to you, we got it. But it's
we call this the Colin Bank. Even though he's in Grandmasters, he still manages to float 1,000 minerals every single game. It's like the Bermuda Triangle. Like, it's not been explained by science.
Flapjack does the same thing, and he did get coaching from Colin. Ironically, Colin coached me before, but in the matchup, I don't know what it is. Like, he used to not... I don't know what happened to him. He would do it in everything but PBT. And he used to spend... Back in the day, you know, Colin used to just be like, Dave, this is what you need to do. You need to build nexuses. You need to build gateways. You need to build stalkers and charge lots. But I'd be like, I like DTs. But I'm like, I'm going to do everything you do but build DTs. You know?
If you had one shield battery here, it would be... It would be okay, but it is not okay. Currently, things are looking less than... Oh, the target fire is nice, though, and the micro. But Colin thrusting upon him is just too overwhelming.
Demosthenes just cannot handle this dick.
Yes, indeed.
It's just, it's like father, like son. What can I say?
Yeah.
Colin inherits his father Dave's penis. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Whispering sweet Quebecois words into his ears, he kills him. Colin is the victor for the second game of this best of 3.
Yeah, it's and my computer is freezing. It's not good. Oh, there we go. Billy,
Fantastic games though. That was some good shit right there. That's
if this is it, that's cool. If you want to come back and do more later, let me know. Shout out to Billy Utters. Is it just Billy Utters now? Your Twitch name?
Yeah, just in case. Billy Utters. No space. Capital B, capital U.
You deserve that shit. You were right on it.
Yeah, man. But yeah, I'll be back in. I'm just gonna literally drive down to the shop and just go and grab something. I'll be back in about 15 minutes, and I'll message you. Alrighty.
Yeah. All right, brother. All right. Poor Yeti's trying to get in. I gotta hit Yeti up again. Yeah, I am entertained. I actually said, unfortunately, my son Colin demos. Thank you for dropping Team Legion in there. I said, unfortunately. Yeah, we're gonna follow Colin. Colin advances to go to 3-point. Oh God, Colin's gonna get bodied. I love him, but he's my son. I'm not even covering Holden. Or Yeti. Yeah, thank you. Guys, make sure you follow Kano. Kano is streaming right now in French. All right, I want to cover my son that has a chance. Holden, I love you. Guys, a shout out to Holden. I'm shouting everybody out tonight, too. Holden is there, too. Yeah. Oh, Elzek is there, too, saying that. Shout out Kano, though, for real. Guys, Kano has put up all the money for this. Please do this. I just jumped to... We're staying on Colin's side. It's Colin versus 3-point. Colin's about to get bodied. And I apologize for my lag. Toaster computer, any idea? Who's Finesse? Finesse is Kirktown, Thorn. Thorn, if you weren't in Psystorm, you'd be in Kirktown. Anyway, in the bottom left, representing Bing Bong Exports, he doesn't know how to show his team's portrait. It is Colin, our French-Canadian Protoss player. I'm going to actually... tell Colin about Kano's channel and his opponent in the upper right corner. I covered him earlier today. It is our Korean Zerg player, 3-point, or South Korean Zerg player, 3-point. 12 pooling. Colin's going for a Forge opener against the 12 pool. This could be a build order counter. Colin is not the wiser to this. Well, Thorn's Kirktown. Listen. Fun fact, I'm not supposed to say this because of whatever. I'm nobody in Psystorm. Everybody knows that, right? So in Psystorm Gaming, rumor has it that people are starting to use the Kirktown montage, right? So Kirktown has actually been used by owners of Psystorm Gaming. I don't know why Colin doesn't do a pylon block still. Oh no, he spent his money as cannon. He's doing this pretty efficiently considering he opened Forge against the 12 pool. Colin's going to go back and try to cannon rush again, but there's going to be more links. He's going to try to scout. 3-point. Wow, I'm surprised 3-point doesn't kill this. Han Mono is going to be upset I didn't cast him. But everybody's happy. Trigger couldn't make it. Feisty, of course, or Psych. Yeah, I know you do, Thorn. Thorn is actually Psystorm Gaming. Thorn is actually like a 7,000 MMR player. These people don't know that. So when he talks in chat, people are like, you don't know what you're talking about. He's like, well, don't listen to him. He's full of shit. He's actually probably one of the high. You know, every time everybody's confused at who the top, the #1 spot is in NA. Often that's usually Thorn. He's just a retired pro player. All right, anyway. Good little micro battle here. The two links do survive. Wait, Colin, you should probably fight this off. He's trying to land a cannon rush over here. Colin, you got too greedy. He should have just killed these two links because they're going to regenerate health. They're going to be a nuisance again if you just go to kill them with like 3 probes. They were so injured. 3 probes just kills them. Yeah. Okay, good. And overextension's not too bad. He's got this here. Colin already has an overextended penis. We know that because of the previous game. However, supply block. So I'm starting to question that. I'm thinking Holden, we should have probably covered because he had this. Did you call me? Yeah, Han Mono. I said I would have covered your games. We're following Colin because I got to tell Colin to follow Kano, though, because Colin speaks French. Few peepees? Yeah, true, Demos. I love you, Demos. Demos is a legend, guys. I actually brought you up, Demos, so when you're like, I don't know. Demos is a ladder grinder. He took some time off, I think, for a minute, but he always comes back to StarCraft, and was why I met him on. I met you on ladder too, but Demos is also one of the most generous people. Green, I actually showed your video earlier, so behave a little bit at least. You can, you know. Good to see you, Mr. Greenicus. But I showed Revenge of the Shrimp in front of a good amount of people. Wasn't this many people. And unfortunately, those of you that are here, you're stuck with Dave Castic. If you like this channel, please, we do appreciate the simping. We got a Dark Shrine from Colin and a what the fuck? Colin's memeing for us hard. This was a 12 pool opener. Green, are you seeing this chat? There's no layer. The Dark Shrine's right in front of his nose. This is the ballsiest Dark Shrine I've ever seen. What is Colin doing? He's going Resonating Glaives DTs against Ling Bane. This could be a build order counter for the Ling Bane. But there's no layer. The Dark Shrine's going to finish even if a layer started. Third hatch just going down. Colin put some pressure on, but this is the easiest scouted thing. One little move of the Overseer. And this is crazy. Or Overlord. Mon ami. Yeah, Green, this is Mon ami, Colin. Green knows who this is. Chad, this is world famous Colin. French, like, there's Disc and then there's Colin for French, Canadian, Quebecian fucking Protoss players. Green Ultralist knows. We have a celebrity in chat otherwise, too. We have all the celebrities. We have Mr. Green, the maker of Revenge of the Simp. This game could be over right now, though. There's no shield battery. There's an Adept in the wall. There's a Dark Shrine and a Dream. 2 DTs warping in on the other side. Consequently, oh, shit. Colin not reacting. He's too busy warping in the DTs. His Protoss brain just can't handle this. Oh, no. He's been A-moved. Mr. Green. Not Mon ami Colin. He's going down hard. And, oh. Guys.
Oh, no, he has been A-moved.
The Zerglings coming in here, the DTs hitting a queen, killing. Oh my god, they're trying to kill the queen, but oh god, Colin on some cope. He's got a third. This looks like one of my games. I'm not gonna lie, he opened with trying to cannon rush. This is like why I stopped cannon rushing Zerg. Colin trying his damnedest to keep a single worker alive. They're taking a lot of damage to DT. Actually, Colin's doing pretty as good as he can. Truth be told, but I don't think this was as good as you can up here. There was a lot going on. GG, well played. Game 1 goes to 3-point, and now Colin's tipped his hat that he may or may not like DTs from time to time. Guys, please follow. If you speak French, that's talking to Mr. Green, that's talking to Colin. All right, Colin giving us the style memes. Let's move on to game number 2. Oh, I don't even have his command queued up. Green, you're right. There's a few commands that I didn't get, and oh god, it's such a pain in the ass. Mr. Green, you're not wrong. We need to take him down to the rope store command. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to try to add Colin, group, sounds. Oh shit. No, I didn't want to add a command. I want to copy paste, but we're going to get into a game. I want to see if I can add a command to my bot while doing this because I'm that good and that bad. No, I'm that bad. I will not give myself any of the credit. Oh, fuck. Rope. And we're going into game 2. Thorn with the And guys, make sure you give... Oh, fuck. Colin did stream. Colin hadn't been playing for a bit. But unfortunately for Colin, he is not ahead. Like father, like son again. Sorry, guys, I'm having some of these weird glitches. I'm having a little bit of a lag. Spawning the upper left-hand corner of Cosmic Sapphire, representing a Bing Bong Exports. It is Colin. Dave Testa's biological son, number 1. And his opponent in the bottom right. Give it up for a 3-point. In the purple, our South Korean Zerg player. I just wanted to say. So there's Colin and Holden, and then after it's Maples. The Naughty, how you doing? I'm sorry I didn't say hi. Vanessa, Green, Samo, Sidekick, the rest of you. All the gang. We're having a good time. Guys, please, even if you don't speak French, check out Kano's channel too, by the way. Again, they have put 1,000 euros down for the greater tournament, and it's 1st through 4th. So these qualifiers make a big deal. Sadly, some of our biggest NA reps didn't make it. But this goes on to EU players and Korean players as well. And some of the off-region players are playing tonight. We got Han Mano and Stephen Curry and 3-point, one of them, on the NA because they're realistically trying to get people to play. And we had 17 people show up tonight, so that's very cool. And yeah, but Kano is streaming and commentating in French. L'anglais, français, vous plaît? I can't speak French, so pardon my French, as is the English expression, because I don't speak shit for French. But we're here. Sorry, I am so congested, it's ridiculous. Been getting over a bit of a sore throat and stuff like that too, but you know, couldn't have anything to do with all the chain smoking and stuff. Only 10 check-ins for the ESL. Well, we can let Steadfast and Beowulf and whoever else is covering that cover it. I am not going to end stream just yet until I'm tired, Thorn. But I might cover it if we get done in time. Wait, only 10 check-ins for ESL because of this tournament? That's Omega based. 2 of the check-ins. Yeah, it could be. But I'm not going to stop casting this. I have to add a 2-minute delay for ESL right now. Wait, what'd Samo say? Wait, why'd you do that? Samo, just so you know, that was totally a mistake. Thorn, I'm just saying, like, I totally agree, and it's nothing. Obviously, I love my ESL. I am on old man hours, so I'll probably pass out in unforgiven time. But that tournament can still go on for a long time. Classic. Yeah, that tournament can still go on all night. But Bayo Chad's covering it, you know. Bayo too cool to talk to Dave anymore or acknowledge Dave and Florencio. You know. As I call him sometimes. Oh my god, Colin's so oh, good lord. He's going DTs again. Oh, Jesus.
Bracket say Holden 99, me 0, we haven't played diet.
Let me check.
Am I? Or am I so sane that you just
Yo,
blew your
Yoda
mind?
Eater.
Yoda Eater just subscribed.
Thank you
Yo.
for the submarino. He literally has been here. Well, Finesse. You didn't show for 15. Finesse, why didn't you tell me for 15 minutes, though? Wait. Oh, no, he did tell me. Hang on, wait some admin work. Well, Finesse, you were supposed to join the channel. Finesse, that's the problem. So I know you're a huge supporter, but it's in the challenge. So in the bracket, I'm going to show you guys. No, you typed it wrong. I guarantee you, like Yeti said that too, but Finesse, you may be newer to doing tournaments like this, man. You slash, it's join Alpha K Cup 2023. If you do this, look how it's pasted. Hold on, let me pull up a new thing. It should look like this. Anybody that's playing, that's contesting this, and as an admin, I have to do this. It's not my tournament. I know, Finesse, and it's not just you. Yeti had the same thing. It's Alpha Space K Cup 2023. But in here, it says join Alpha K Cup 2023 on A. So you basically copy and paste that, and you do /join. But the thing is, the walkover time's passed. I have to walk you over because of the time. Yeah. Dude, Finesse, I'm sorry, man, but you're getting walked over. Finesse is like, I'm never going to gift the sub to Dave's channel again. I'm sorry, Finesse. I'm going to message you too, just so you understand.
Finesse VI says, Dave, I'm in channel now, lol.
Nah, I know how much you've done for me, but this is not my tournament. I cannot change that. We have to walk you over. I'm sorry, man. It should be waived. It was 10 minutes. I think Finesse is Kirktown, though, too. I don't want to reflect badly on anybody here, though.
Finesse VI says, I'm in lower bracket, no worries. Would have lost anyway.
Yeah, Gene Sim, Frost, what's your thing? It's 3-point. Finesse, it's not that though. I understand what you're saying, but that's a hearsay thing because it was literally only you and Yeti that had it. So guys, I just need to clarify something. Doing this enough times, even though it's happened to me.
Finesse VI says, I'm still in tourney, no worries. I still needed to join the channel.
Yeah. Well, you have to read the instructions on Finesse. You're a Masters 2 player. For the future reference, would you abide to ESL rules? I know you're happy, and I understand that. Future reference, anybody, it doesn't matter. Hold on, Hanmano, who's your opponent? Wait, who's Frost versus Gene Sim? 1 second. I have to do some admin work again. Ah, Ree. I'm trying to find Hanmano's opponent, whatever. All right, here we go. Holden versus 3 Point. All right, here we go. By the way, guys, thank you all for hanging out here, and I'm sorry my shit's lagging out. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner, Moondance. It is our South Korean Zerg player. With a mistake, actually. Looks like we've been tilting everybody with the 12 pool. It is 3 Point in the purple. And his opponent in the bottom right-hand corner has the Berserker Esports. Wait, is Holden on Berserker Esports? From Bing Bong Exports, but maybe he joined Berserker. It is Holden, our United States Protoss player and my son. Ichion Mono. You want me to call you Ichion Mono? Hanmano? Hanmano, if you want to wait, hit up Kano, by the way. Hanmano, can you hear me if you're going onto your game? I hate to say this, chat. I know we got a lot of people here. Again, follow Kano. There is no scout. Well, no, it's a scout. It's just a demos, by the way. Thank you for your fantastic games. And Colin, my son. Well, there's nothing we can do better here. Holden. Gonna let his probe go down and no scout. Damos, thank you for that. You're like, why would you criticize me and not Holden? He's the grandmaster of us. All right, so fun fact, guys. Other than being my son, Damos is saying this. The Mosthenes. Dan Don, thank you for the 20 months.
Dan Don 4 just subscribed.
Yeah, dude. And if you want to cast, you can, Colin. If you're stoned as fuck, it's perfect for this. I'm not casting ESL right now. Fuck that shit. We got peak StarCraft right here. Because we have 2 of the Korean players. There's only 10 people playing in the ESL. Like, Thorn's gonna be like, Dave, but ESL. I'd be like, Thorn. But E might pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, guys, this tournament's awesome. There's no delay on the qualifier, which is based. I actually agree with Kano on that. And please follow her, French, or them. I don't know. I don't speak. Pardon my French, like I said. Yo, Holden with the... Oh, God. The Holden strats losing his cyber core. I don't know. There's literally nothing we could have done better there, chat. It's Holden. I have to channel my ghost. I'm sorry, Goat. I mean, Hote. The Hote provides the Hotedness. Oh my God, the Hote micro. Okay. Now I know why Holden watches my channel to get builds. Just so you know, guys, this is a Grandmaster Protoss from NA. He's my son. He learns the game from me, and we've seen it evidently with the move commands versus the A moves. He lost the Cybernetics core in 12. He got a Nexus down at a good time, though. But that's going to delay his... That literally, like, funnily enough, it puts the game in a state because he didn't have enough gas because of the 12 pool for taking the Nexus at the time, where he would have probably been at the same spot. But look at the losses. It's crazy. If Holden wins this game, he is a god among Protoss. Thorn is helping out with admin work. I hope Finesse isn't mad at me. And just so you guys know, too. Finesse, just so you know, too, as much as it is, this is not one of my tournaments. Like, I would do everything I can in God's power to help you, and I did, but everything seemed to be... We had to go along with this. This is somebody else's tournament. And I usually work the hell with everybody in my tournaments. But... Demosthenes, thank you for the $25.
Demos donated $25.
What a legend,
Take
man.
all this money, honey, bet it on me to make a low round sweep. Cheap sheep walla walla beep beep.
That was good shit. Thanks for the follow, Fate. Thank you for the $25 donation. How's Holden's MMR? He's like 5. Yeah, his highest is like 5.4-ish on NA. Possibly EU. He's a very good player, and like I always say, my son. He's around Trigger's age. Is all I will say. We didn't have Trigger tonight. He couldn't play, and yeah. He had some other obligations, but he did sign up at first. He realized he couldn't play. But Holden is actually... I keep saying... I want to say that enough so people think that Holden is really my son. All of that said, the Oracle's not getting too much done. It's going to be Twilight Opener with a Forge follow-up. It is the hero build from Holden. He took the third base because the protected... even with the 12-pool opener, Holden's going for the hero build still. And in a 12-pool situation, it's not bad. The game's kind of equalizing out a little bit. Third base is going to finish at a decent time considering. Our Zergs are just on 3 hatches, so everything kind of evens out a little bit. It's going to be a Roach Warren opener. And honestly, a Blink Stalker build, if 3-point doubles down on Roaches, Holden could be in a good spot because he's got a Forge. He's doing the 1 Forge variant, right? This could work out okay for Holden. Truth be told, I know there were mistakes made. I know he lost his Cyber Core. Colin, do you want me to screen share with you and get in call? It's slightly faster than this. I mean, you can look on the stream, but I think in Discord it's slightly faster. Because you can roast your brother. Colin, my other brother here. Or my other brother, my other son. My other son. No, I'm super baked. Yeah. Yeti was going to play, and I don't know. I kind of screwed the pooch. I don't know. We got a drunk caster, Dave. This is why I'm not casting ESL and I'm casting this. I get to have a few brews and not give a fuck. It's like that one time when there were no ESL casters for ESL NA and I was stuck doing it. And I got a little crunk. That's what this reminds me of. Instead, I'm just like, fuck off. You guys are great, but still fuck off. We're doing some gaming here. As spoken like Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys. You know what I'm saying? Colin, I hope you like this cast in your honor, because I'm going to flame Holden. Nothing we can... Oh my god. Does he lose ball? Oh my god. Oh, and 1,000 oracles cried out in pain for those 2 oracles. And Colin just cried out. He's baked as hell. He's like, nah, man. It's all good. He's stoned. He's feeling happy. He's like, yeah, it happens to the best of us, but literally threw 2 oracles away like it was absolutely nothing, and he's still gonna win. Yeah, he could still win. You know, Colin's in a different state of mind when he's not flaming Holden. I know you love, like, dude, you love Holden like hell, but love him enough to usually flame him. 3-point is actually on point. He has adapted and he uses the good units. Like, Stalker stuck at all times except for against unstimmed Marines. They even suck in Stalker versus Stalker, right? Protoss like to lie and say they're really good units in PvP and stuff, but we're just forced to use them. They actually suck in every scenario. We'd still use them because we're forced to. But where the chimpanzee comes in the game, right, is you use Blink Stalkers against Zerglings. So you see Blink Stalkers, and you know what you do? You build more, or you see Zerglings. You build more Blink Stalkers because they're the correct unit to use against Zerglings. I swear to God, guys, I've never heard Colin and Holden are like our literal brothers, right? But Colin is never this nice to Holden, even in these certain areas. So I'm so happy. But we're going for the Hote. He is the underdog. 3-point is a very aggressive Zerg, as we see. I covered him earlier today. Oh my God! That was a beautiful snipe on the Ventral Sack Overlord, carrying some Banelings. He was hoping for a Bane drop, but unfortunately, this was actually sick from Holden too. I keep saying Colin because he's a chap. These guys are like actually biologically brothers. And now Papa couldn't be more proud. We got Storm coming. Some of these trades are so janky, but this was a 12 pool opener, even though it's pretty close for a PVZ. The state of the game is reading otherwise. We have a couple other bases going down. Oh, the Stalkers are kind of choked up here, but it's actually working in our Protoss player's favor. He's actually playing the... Oh my goodness. I don't know if that was more Bane losses. Let's take a look at the trades. Colin, you better get fat nice in here. And everybody in chat, all 100 people. If you're not following this goddamn channel, please, I wasted my, like, career on this shit for nothing. Just because I enjoy this game. I enjoy the pain and suffering of playing this game and of watching this game for the players. Not me. I love the game. I can't say I always enjoy playing it as much as I lead on. Somebody's got to take a hit. And that said, oh my God, Holden's going to take the hit. Fortunately, the problem with the hero build is you got to keep those Stalkers alive. Oh, man, that was so close. I can't believe that, honestly, with the throws. Oh, we got Billy Udders back. We have Billy Udders back. We got Billy Udders back.
Hello.
Hello, Chief. We have the Hote. We had my first son, now my second. We have the Hote. He's down a point against a South Korean Zerg player. A 6K South Korean Zerg player.
Yeah,
he actually did incredibly well, but just some mistakes. It's so weird to say, like Colin said, though. He was actually doing extremely well. But unfortunately, as much as the meme of Stalkers holding infinite Banelings, we've been finding already, though, from the hero build, like Ling Bane with upgrades, is that the thing? But Colin, or Holden, rather, turned it into a... he turned a 12-pool game into a hero build where he lost his cybernetics core. I forgot about that part. That's pretty crazy, right? So Holden, chat, just so you know, that's what happened. You saw it. Billy Udders, if you don't mind, I'm going to start out with the intro player, and you got our boy. So spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Inside Now, in the purple, I forgot his team, but he's a good friend of Han Manos. We're going to be covering next. It is 3-point in the purple.
Down in the bottom left-hand corner, we have my friend and esteemed teammate. I have the pleasure to introduce to you Holden.
Yeah.
from Bing Bong Exports.
Is he actually on Berserker now? I mean, like, as his
Yeah, he's still on BBX. We even if he joins another team, he's spiritually on Bing Bong Exports.
Well,
so.
I know, but I mean, I'm still have to say for. I'm just saying. I did mention Bing Bong Exports too, but I'm like, but also Berserker. Did he just join Berserker, or like, you know?
Possibly. I can't remember the last time I had a conversation seriously with Holden about his.
Like, say
his
I
team
got you
since
on.
he was on LTK.
Like, Billy, I could get you on as a co-caster. Well, we'd have to plan for that. That's a lot of commitment. But if you were ever like free on a Monday night, or Saturday, late my time, less late for you, I could actually get you as a co-commentator for ESL on my channel.
I would love that, but yeah, don't stick your neck out too far for that. But yeah, sure. If you,
there's certain things. It wouldn't be a big deal. There'd be some stuff, dude. It'd be exactly the same. I would trust you more than many of our friends that you trust as well, and you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
For certain things.
All too well.
But I was actually thinking about that. I go, Billy, it's always a pleasure, and I've gotten Flatjack on and Hupsea even, like, I've had some questionable friends. Flapjack, not one of them. He just doesn't have time, really. Hup, definitely a questionable friend to have on to commentate ESL, EPT Cups with me. But a very good Protoss player. Look at this Holden getting some good damage on that Overlord, but we have a pretty standard build this time. It's not a 12 pool game number 2. Actually, it is pretty aggressive though, Billy. What are your thoughts as a Zerg? We got a fast metabolic boost before the third hatch. I think we're going to have a bit of link pressure here to deny a third.
Yeah, it looks like lots of links to me. Especially with the absence of the Baneling Nest. There's going to be lots of presence and map control.
Yeah, let's see. Actually pulled complete. This could be an all-in. Or not. It's not going to be an all-in at this level. Holden going for a Dark Shrine. Colin did this a couple times, and Colin actually played pretty well. Oh, shit. My camera's on this whole time. Sorry, guys. I was not reading chat. So you saw double. You have a beautiful version of Dave that was drawn by 47ness, an actual artist. The one emote that doesn't suck on my channel, Billy. You know?
Very nice.
I'm sorry. I know you're doing this out of fun and stuff too, and we are. I still got to.
No. I'm elated. I'm having great fun, Dave.
You know, we can. Yeah, actually, it's great. We can talk about whatever, whenever. This is not a corporate tournament. I was kind of asked this week to do it. I have just met the person. We accidentally banned this person, by the way, because they were French. Ironically, you know the old memes. Like Iron would be happy and vindicated on that, but. It was literally not because they were French. It was because I was getting a Banivator in, and we actually had some bot spammy shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they just happened to follow, and then they were literally like trying to reach out. And if it wasn't for like Colin, a French Canadian in chat, my friend Gene Sim, a good buddy of mine, who's from Quebec, I wouldn't have known, you know. Oh, look at the DT drop. Can Colin do it? There's a spore. He's got to micro this very well to get damage done because the spore's out. We don't see a layer yet, but it's pre-layer versus DTs, and there's spores in each base. But what do you think's going to happen? Do you think Colin cannot throw his war or Holden? I keep saying Colin.
He's. I think the best he can do here is shave off a bunch of units. If he managed to get on top of that spore crawler, that would be massive, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, I think he should probably have backed off and made a couple of Archons, to be honest with you, in my opinion. And he may just
likes, from what I know of Holden, I think he likes to not show that he's morphed them because it keeps the threat of DTs on the map, which keeps the Zerg at home, but I'm not sure. He hasn't done... This used to be Holden's classic play style, is that he used to open up with a DT drop nearly every game. This was about a year ago now. Or at least it was like 3 out of 5 games he would play this style. So this is a very comfortable place for him.
Oh yeah, I mean Holden does go back to Sensei Hydra. Yeah, as you know, he always used to do the DT Archon drop, and he is my son after all. So, you know, we all know from there. You're like, yeah, okay.
And and Gamer Richie of our parish was hanging in chat with Holden today, and was just like, you've got to get in the face of these people. You've got to do some shit that, like, you know, like you pisses him off and that. So yeah, I think this is him attempting that, try and throw the game in his favor.
Oh, nice, dude. God save the king. Now, you know, Gamer Richie.
Save the DTs, you know.
God save the DTs, and Holden did. I actually like the shit out of it. Holden is doing some cheeky stuff. All right, something we don't see a lot of the pro players do that Holden's doing at this range, which people would say is kind of a NA kind of thing, which it kind of is. I've actually seen Max Pax do this, though. He went right into a Robo Bay. He had his third base established. I know Hydra would approve. For you EU people that are up too late, you freaking degens. Or got up too early. You freaking old people like me. And Billy Utters. I'm sure. Not the lump unit. Actually, ladies, he's single. Anyway.
I am.
Nice wall off attempt from 3-point is honestly a bit of a monster. Like, I casted him earlier today and it's been a minute. Oh my gosh. Holden needs to pick up the Archons. Oh no. Come on, Hoded Micro. You need to flex, not throw.
Oof. Yeah, okay.
But he has disruptors behind this. This is what I was getting into. He did something cool that a lot of people don't. There's a 4th hatch just done, but Holden's 3 base oversaturated, and he has disruptors behind this, so...
Yeah. 3-point didn't lose that much, though. Like, all the gas was invested in those Ravagers there, and he literally lost none of them. He lost all of the frontline Roaches, so... well, the secondary push, you know, that's going to come and hit this 3rd base in a minute is going to be strong.
Well, look at the worker count, though. Holden, I know the supply at this time usually... It's very rare that you're going to see a Protoss ahead unless it was a 2-base all-in kind of situation against a standard game, and the Protoss is winning. You know what I'm saying? It's just how the matchup plays out. The fact that 3-point is pretty close to Holden, and honestly, this is not that late of a 4th base considering how this playstyle went out for Holden. And the fact that he has surprise disruptors is pretty good. He saved both! That's huge, Billy! You can follow my camera, by the way, too, on this stuff, just in case.
And I feel like 3-point was thinking that was maybe going to be like Archons or something. I don't know. Like the way that he was following that, like
that's what I'm saying. Holden used some. Thank you. You used English. So why I have a guy that can speak with me is he read my mind. Like, he's a Zerg player, but Billy and I are like we're actually like brothers too, just like Holden and Colin. You can read my mind. Like, everybody else is like, what is Dave Testis saying? Billy Utters is like, I know. I can use an educated... I don't necessarily know, but I can damn well use an educated guess. Well done, Billy Utters. Oh, we got centrifugal... we got centrifugal hooks, melee, and Carapace +1 on the way. Carapace going to finish first for a Zerg player. Holden going into +1 ground weapons just now. That's... bit of a disadvantage, but the fact that he has disruptors is nice. And fun fact, he's focusing on power units. So this is what I like about Holden's play. He's forced 3-point to not tech up early, right? So as good of an advantage of the swarm style and everything else, Holden has the ability to build Archons, to build disruptors, Colossi, Blink Stalkers. Blink is not available yet. He's so confident that he's breaking this wall. I actually kind of agree with this. It's not often I do, but the Zerg can't just engage.
If he had a big juicy storm here, it would be... well,
he's got disruptors, and the Archons are going to take the base. Look at this. Colvin, oh, it's all about micro from here. 3-point splits are sick.
It's not all of 3-point's army though, as we know, because that was up in the main dealing with those Zealot walk-ins. So
yeah, I learned something very important today, Billy.
What?
How much I'm fucking stream sniped and smurfed. Like, you are, in fairness, like, if you get to a certain point, on the ladder now, like Diamond 1 now. Even dare I say, yeah, and you stream especially, like the level of splits. I actually had, there's players I know that are like GMs and like, I'm off racing, I'm not smurfing. You were cool with it before. I'm like, dude, you're smurfing people. Like fucking, just because you're on NA and you're a Diamond 1 Zerg and you're a GM Protoss all around on EU, we know you're basically at least Masters 2, Masters 1 Zerg on EU. You know what I'm saying? People like to pull a lot of bullshit these days. So the pro players, any of the higher league players have to do it. The shots did nothing, maybe kill 2 roaches. Fries and Pies coming in with his good fucking attitude in chat. I have to call this guy out every time. So chat, big shout out to Fries and Pies for always being the cuck lord that he is. You know what I'm saying, Billy?
I do know what you're saying. I also was going to say we didn't pop off enough about the disruptor hit that happened about a minute and a half ago because
it only caught like Fries. We had a good one. Fries and Pies goes that only caught 2. It actually didn't catch up as much as it did, and I would agree with that. Fries and Pies are like, oh, I caught like 2 roaches. That's what I'm saying. He's a pretty. Nah,
there was one back there that got like 5 Ravagers and a bunch of Banelings. It was very nice.
If we look at the losses, Holden is trading more efficiently. So get fucked, Fries and Pies in chat. And I love Fries and Pies.
The Zealot run by is bold.
Oh my god! But I guess
with overtones of honey and.
Well, I'll be honest. That Zealot run by ended up being more worth it than if they would have died to just linged and traded. It would have traded worse if it was all pure lings. So at least at the best, Holden can say he got a few less banelings out of it. That traded about as efficiently as it could, considering, I guess, as an optimist.
So 3-Point wants to trade this army out and take this, push him off of his 5th base, and then go into Lurkers by the looks of it. So I'm assuming if the game doesn't end here, which it very well might. These Banelings are lovely. If they hit them...
Oh, no!
This is terrible for the Protoss.
Yeah, we can't say it's a thrower or anything. I'm going to be a little nice because it's Holden. As much as I'd say I was there, Colin's going to be like, fuck you, Dad. But, you know...
you never played child support, Dave.
Yeah, exactly. He's like...
That's why I still play Protoss. Wow, Zealot's an incredible unit.
Chad, did you hear that? This is great. I love you, Billy. I have to get you... If you at least do, like, one ever with me, I will take the time I record a few things, but we should get you and Billy and Dave. We could get... Honestly, technically, we could have you, Flapjack, and I even, because you'd be an improved cat. He is already... Like, we should do that for an ESL. There's just certain rules. We'll talk about it after. We should, man. This is great. I'm enjoying this cast with you. Like, maybe this will encourage Flapjack to cast more, too. Like,
Definitely, I actually, I love your casting. I think you're great. I think I was always surprised at how much I love Flapjack's casting. Like, I always think he's, like, got really good, like, takes on the game. His voice is nice to listen to.
Yeah. These takes are very... Honestly, I know I'm Protoss, but usually I'll try to get into other race bias, especially when you have to cast. I'll literally go out of my way to cast TVTs, right? Where a lot of people, everybody else, like they're really banger TVTs too. And we'll see Steadfast and Beowulf and Pig and everybody else in NA ones go for all the like ZVZs and stuff. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll cover these the only times we'll ever see these matches come up. Well, you guys are covering them just because it's like, you know, whatever. The reason is I'm like, everybody's like, oh, it's TVT, you know. It's true. Everybody feels the same way. But there's incredible games that happen and people miss out on. And the thing is,
I'm not liking this from the Zerg. I feel like having these lurkers caught out is bad.
Yeah, I think Holden has a shot here. It looked like he was in trouble, but he had the economy. I'm kind of with you, but I hope Holden transitions to Stargate. That's the big thing.
Incredible.
He's an NA player. He needs a channel Neeb, the GOAT. I mean, Estrella's the GOAT, but Holden, if he wants to be the GOAT, he needs to channel the GOATs. You know, he's going double Stargate. It's late as fuck. But he needed to just, it's like the best hope. I'm just saying, eventually this army becomes so hard to, it gets so hard. I've seen Geralt do it, and Holden kind of is playing a little bit, like trying to play in that style. But the double Stargate, Geralt usually would make it a transition after. Yeah, come on, Holden, back off, back off. He needs to play defensively.
Oh,
I know you're
that's a
saying
great
push him,
storm. That is a fantastic storm. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Same time, I know you're saying push him, but this is about patience. These are lurkers with adaptive talons and seismic spines. As Spire is going down for a Zerg, he's sniffing out that there's a possible Stargate transition, and if not, he can go in with Broodlords. But Holden's throwing the Archons. This is all he had. Okay, Blinks. That's actually a good Blink marker. Billy, chat. Is Holden doing this? This is our NA player versus our South Korean in an NA qualifiers. I know ESL EPT Open Cups is going on.
If he could get a Zealot run by over on the other side of the map as he pushes up here, he has the money for it. It would be, I think, almost game ending.
Yeah, he can, but he's going into free bacon. He's doing everything he should. He's actually macroing behind. He's pulling a later need. Like, the only thing I could offer the Holden for improvement, and I know you're like, that's Keck W, but truthfully, is if he had the Stargates down a little earlier, he would already be, he would have been pumping out a couple carriers by now. Like, he literally could have been, and that's huge if you have that leg on the Zerg when you have your army supplies maxed out for both sides, and you have that Sky Toss transition, so you end up with carrier Stormy Boys and Disruptors, you know, with a couple Archons.
Commanding here.
Look, oh my god, Commander Keen. This is Commander Keen. Holden.
He's looking.
Oh my god.
Batting him off from all sides. Some Jackie Chan shit.
Proof that Holden is my son. He actually looks like an upstate New Yorker. This is what I'm getting at. Are we looking at Neeb or are we looking at Holden?
Yeah, for real.
He's like
just headbutting the front there, but we love it.
Holden actually may take this game. The host. And I love
60 supply up.
GG! Holden takes it, guys. Gamer Richie, do you want to get in here? Are you waking up for this? What is my phone doing? I gotta check in case. Okay, thank God. It's just some fucking bullshit. Gamer Richie, would you like to join? Would you be okay if Gamer Richie joined us if he's up? He's got his kids. I'm taking a percentage of winnings. Gamers Richie says he's taking it.
Holden's been in the fucking Bing Bong Exports labs, ladies and gentlemen, and that was one of the builds that came out. Absolutely dumpstered 3-point. We take no prisoners in my clan.
Hey, yeah, hey, hang on, we're getting Gamer Richie in.
Fantastic. Two Brits and a New Yorker walk into a bar.
Yeah. I'm gonna get Richie in call with us. If that's cool. So we're gonna do it. You're gonna have to rejoin the call, maybe. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Sometimes it just lets you add people. Sometimes it's funny, but yeah.
I think it usually just. Yeah. Let's try.
Hello, Dave. How are we doing?
Good. How are you? I know you got to keep it down a bit. We'll probably be boisterous. I'm drinking beers. As you say,
3:30 in the morning for me, 3 a.m. and I've just watched an absolutely fantastic PVZ from my buddy Holden.
Yeah, Billy even shouted you out there. I had no idea that happened. And I saw you in the Team Ghost Discord, by the way, above me. I was like, I'm going to pop in, but I go, I don't want to bother Richie, too, because you just saw me the other day when I was, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
I got to shout out. I got to shout out Gamer Richie here.
3 point. All right. It could be an upset. I'm just saying. All right. That was a great, well-planned attack, and Holden did exactly what he needed to do to win that game. It was so good to watch.
Yeah, for sure. Richie, I know this is last minute. We're going to get you in. We're going to get you all the shout-outs, but Billy Utters just fucking... He's like, nah, didn't join me in. I'm trying to get him into this. I'm trying to get you the channel, too. I'm going to type this in here. It's Alpha Space K Cup 2023. I'm pretty drunk, as you can tell. And I have to pee. There's Billy. Is he getting in here?
Oh, there we go. That's how that works. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you want your camera on? You can turn it
Yeah,
on.
no, I didn't mean to do that either, but there we go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah,
there we
yeah.
are. There we are. Much better, much better.
All right, you guys mind if I just have to take a leak?
Wow.
Billy,
No.
Gamer Richie's like, seriously, Dave? You got like all these people. We could be, imagine if I was casting EPT Asia, you know how many people would be watching this stream right now, by the way? Chat, you know, it'd be like 20. You know what I'm saying? But
What's
this
the
is
next
real
map?
StarCraft. This is this is Holden.
I've just jumped into the channel.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what the next map is.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Richie, thank you. And I'm sensing some of our. I'll be honest. The current meta of the game in the patch, and I know we have another one. Does it not remind you, like, in the Protoss side? Actually, a lot of things. There's a lot of things that are reminding me. I know there's battery overcharge of when you and I first met, and Billy Utters for that matter. When we met you,
Has Holden gone into the next game with 3-point?
I hope
No,
not.
I don't-
No.
I hope not.
They're both in game.
Oh, you fucker.
If not, we can get their replay. Because yeah.
Yeah, it says it in lobby for me.
For some reason it says in game. Okay, alright, fine.
All right, I will take a leak and be right back.
Perfect. I will.
And you guys
make
control my chat. And thank you. Richie.
Yeah, that's no problem at all, dude. Well, it's 3:30 a.m. here, and for everybody in the UK, whoever's watching, probably 4:30.
Oh, they're waiting.
for
Yeah, they're waiting.
you guys. Okay, perfect. Get
He
me
went
in
for a
when you're
smoke
ready.
break too. Remember Richie and Billy.
I'm in the Alpha K Cup. I've just messaged.
Wait.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Holden said he's gonna be ready. I'll be right back. This is Billy Utters
Invite me
and
to-
Gamer Richie, Mr. Stim to win. I'm surrounded by two. I'm surrounded by the rest of the Beatles, the 5th and 6th Beatles. Jesus.
Yeah, indeed. The elusive sixth beetle. Yeah, invite me to party, please, when you get a second, Richie.
Are you in the Alpha Cup thing as well?
I think I should have been. Oh, I was.
Can't see you.
One second. You. Me. Oh, there we are. Thank you. Odin.
So, guys, in the chat, we have a best of 3 on the way. 3-point versus Holden. This is going to be a PVZ. It is currently 1-1 at the moment. And what we're having a look, or what we could see here, is an American making an upset. I believe Holden is a budget Neeb. So he's sort of the Happy Meal version of Neeb. And he's going to try his best in this game.
Yeah.
It is 1-1, that's right. So it's
Alright.
going to be it's a best of 3, I believe, is it, Dave?
It is
yes.
a best 3.
Best of 3. So this is the last game.
Oh, it's going to be a difficult map for Holden to defend against. A lot of early pressures from Zerg. I know 3-point playing him on ladder. He does go very aggressive on ladder, but he can play. I did say it was 1-1. Pretty sure I said it was 1-1.
It is 1-1.
Yep.
You're absolutely correct. And Richie, don't worry. This is the boys. Look, I know this is seeming like it's a premier event with scuffness, and that's exactly what it is. It's not. This is the legendary caster from Berserker Esports, Mr. Gamer Richie. But you got to remember, we're on the Dave stream, which means this could be as scuffed as you want. You can
Anything can happen in the next 5 minutes.
Technically on Twitch we're not allowed to say the V word, but Richie, you know the deal. That's allowed. You can call people virgins in this stream. That's right, Twitch, get fucked. It's a mature stream, but
This is all going to be about whether Holden can hold that third base. Let's go.
Dave, call people Dave, Thorne said. Thorne's actually trying to look out too. You guys are looking out. All right. I'm going to let you two do the intros. I had a little bit of lag. Sorry about that. And who wants... I'm going to make Billy Utters do the bottom right. Just for some good luck. Know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I was topping my water up. Okay, so in the bottom right-hand corner, we have the purple Zerg. It is 3 point from... What was his team?
I can't remember, but it's South Korea.
From I Can't Remember Gaming.
Yeah.
And on the top left-hand side, wearing the blue sunglasses. He's going to be taking them off after this series because he's going to take it. It is from Berserker Esports, Holden.
That is wild.
Let's go. Absolutely insane. The fact that he's tying the series up. The fact that he could actually beat somebody that is 600 MMR above him. It could be a dream.
Yeah.
Someone pinch me.
And honestly, if that's the case, I know Richie's going to be actually feeling... I feel like you're going to get to like 6.3K. You're going to be... You might get to 6.5K. You'll be like, I got a kid now and everything. I'm like semi-retired and pro player-ness. But not Richie. You're still young and you're quite good. I could see that happening because you've always been a really good coach. You always said it, and it was always true to people even above your ranks. So to NA players against like this, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you're like, I played this guy and I have trouble with him as a Terran. I think you're absolutely right. He's a friend of Hanbano.
It's really important. Yeah, no, it's really important now for Holden to keep his head on and to make sure that he can cause this upset. However, 3 point, he is the favourite here, and he has to show everyone why he's the favourite. So I expect to see a solid game from 3 point, some really good vision. He's going to be using that first Overlord to scout what the first unit is going to be from Holden, and it's going to be a Stalker, and it is going to be Warp Gate. So this is more leading towards the side of a Robo or a Twilight Opener. If he does go for a Stargate, it's going to be relatively late. So he is going to go for a Stargate. Okay, this is very interesting. And he does cancel Warp Gate at the same time. He's mind gaming 3 point here. 3 point comes in with the Overlord. He cancels the Warp Gate. What a play this is. This is very important because the Spore Crawler timing will be a hell of a lot later for 3 point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Billy.
Absolutely insane.
That was actually 1,000% spot on. I was kind of with you, Gamer Richie, because when you're building the Stargate, it's usually not the play, but if you can mind game your Zerg opponent in that case, and I think he just did it just in time because the Overlord sight vision, as the Overlord was obviously, pushing on a pathing, trying to stay alive to get to the pervert pillar, as Pig calls it. That does allow you to get that Oracle out faster. The only downside is these Lings are coming quick, so I may deny
Dave, Holden's going to have Oracles versus just Lings at the moment here. He's played an absolute blinder.
Yeah.
Okay. This is so good for Holden here. He could absolutely hold this with more workers, and all he does is need to go for a 2-base push, but it's all down to this right now. The Zergling's attacking the wall.
Well, he has a battery overcharge available.
3 points confused. He saw the Oracle. He's like, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like, man, I hate to say this, but Holden still, don't let the gate,
Second Oracle's coming out. Second Oracle is coming out. And with that, the push is solved. He's held the push. He's ahead in workers. 3 bases down for 3 point. It's up to Holden to get to 3 bases or do a big 2-base all in. This is what matters. This is Holden's chance. There will not be a better chance for Holden to beat a player of this caliber so far for the foreseeable.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, there was an alternative, though. Holden had the energy for battery overcharge. And a lot of times people are like, wow, that's a waste. But he's hunkering down on 2 bases, which usually would imply a tech switch, or he's going in Twilight, which is interesting. I don't hate it, and I'm with you. But I think that if he just used battery overcharge, he could have saved that money. He could have deflected the Lings, and he could have warped in a few units with the second Oracle coming in hell the 3rd base and secured it.
No, Spore Crawler. Spore Crawler was bugged. The drone was bugged. It didn't create the Spore Crawler. Now, Holden really needs to try and get this third base down, and he needs to. The reason why he's going into Twilight Cancer is he wants to make a mass gateway push after.
Yeah.
And,
I like that. I like that.
That's not great.
He's going to get all of these units. I mean, oh my God, Holden is absolutely. He's doing it. He's doing it. Lads, he is absolutely doing it. He is holding on right now by the skin of his teeth. There's 3 base saturation at the moment for 3 point. But the natural is not as saturated as a third base here. So he's oversaturated one of these bases because he's taking the gas. We do have +1 coming along the way for both players, albeit the Forge is slightly later. Third base is on the way down. It's not going to be contested. Holden still has these oracles.
Yeah, it's a key point to say. Holden won the last game, and he literally threw those oracles like I was in control of them. Max Packs would be like, actually, you too, Richie, would be like, that was literally Dave Testa oracle control. Billy, you saw it. You love. He's part of Berserker. He's part of Bing Bong Exports too. He's Billy's team. I'm kind of an honorary member, if I'm not mistaken, Billy. If I'm not wrong,
Certainly are. Anybody who's allowed in the Discord, we are an incredibly secretive sect of the StarCraft 2 community, and if you're in our Discord, then you are an honorary member of Bing Bong, even if you've not got a team jersey and are part of the world-class team that we are assembling.
Yeah, I mean, see, he's going. Holden's already, moving on, and he got onto this.
There's no roach run.
He's on
3 point.
Berserker.
Is 3 point tilted? Is he just going to be going for Zerglings versus this competition? There's going to be Mass Blink Stalkers with Oracles here versus Lings and Banelings. What is going on?
Maybe he goes mutas with the lair as this comes up.
It does happen sometimes. Thing is, so Holden's playing the hero build, basically the hero meta, I should say. I've called personally when I cast. I know I'm one of the worst casters we have in ESL. I know this is not ESL, but ESL is going on, and fuck it, because we got Beowulf and all the Chad casters, right? I just say that because, just fun fact, I can say this with you, Richie, Billy, you're here. Bale is like a brother still, but he's like, Dave's just too drunk and too boomer for me. He outclassed me. You know what I'm saying? So we just say it. We support Bale here. Bale's kind of like, I don't know about that Dave guy anymore. But I think Holden is in a position where he's got the mind game control, like Richie said.
I'm starting to believe
he's in a really good spot. He's in a really, really good spot. They're an equal supply, equal workers. +1 is annoying. He doesn't want to get away. He doesn't want to throw away these oracles. He needs to see the next stage. There are no roaches, so he's going to go straight to Hive 3 point. This is a huge risk. If he just masses up gateway units, moves across the map, Holden could have this because he's got the oracles to kill so many lings. This is possible.
that run by was going to be so nice, but it just sat there for 25 seconds and didn't do anything. It's sad.
I saw that in the mini map. I'm kind of following whatever, honestly, because there's enough going on. Gold base being taken from the Zerg, but Billy, you're absolutely right there too as well. The only thing I don't like is we have a double Evo Zerg and Holden's not keeping up on his upgrades. But Gamer Richie, he's taking a lot of expands, but like
+1, this is an all-in. +2 is on the way, but it's not going to be finished. It's because it's only just been started. There are oracles. There are a lot of gateway units. 3 point is supply blocked. He's not going to be able to make any more units. 151 to 144 supply here. 3 point has to make some overlords. He's going to be supply for a really long time.
It doesn't look that big, but he's equal supply, so it's
Holden actually has
supply on the Zerg.
Actually, yeah, he's got a army supply advantage, and I totally see what both of you are saying. The only thing is there is going to be that power spike of 1-1, and the thing is, the misconception is we've seen from Solar as the player I'm going to mention to this. I call him the hero build killer. Everybody thought the hero build was just like this untouchable thing. If you can micro, it turns out you have to micro like hero on it sometimes when the right response is in. And this into melee, Ultra Cavern, that actually can be rough, but Stalkers and Archons can beat Ultras. The problem is the Archons need to tank the Banes, right? They're good against the Lings. He has charge lots and Ultras Archons for the
nice little pick off. That's a lovely. Oh no, can't get on top of it though. Oh, It's an incredible bait, if anything.
Wait, for the stasis ward. Holden, you need to bait Richie. I don't know if you agree. And Billy Utters, there's 2 stasis wards available there. He needs to bait this army. There's no overseer. If he baits them into the stasis wards, that leaves this base totally vulnerable. And Holden can go in for the kill and basically send a couple Archons. So he can literally throw them away for free, basically, because of how much he's going to get done.
Holden needs to see these ultras, and he needs to start making an army against these ultras as well. I mean, gateway units are pretty good versus ultras. I don't know why he's going ultras himself, because they're not the best units to make. They're only really good to get that swarm with those lings. I can't see why 3 Point is going this way. But he is ahead in supply. He's got the gold base. He's looking good at the moment, and he's got a hell of a lot of upgrades. So again, Holden's in a really difficult position here.
Oh, is he? Look at that!
I love
stasis
that. Absolutely
ward.
love that. That's fantastic.
Holden has these stasis wards, but Holden actually made a big mistake on the right side, and I'm just saying this unbiasedly. These stasis wards are gonna run out.
Too far. Pushing way too far here, just outside of his bases. He really needs to know that there's ultralists here, and he needs to either go into sort of Stargate, carriers would be lovely, something against this ground army, and as we see him completely deflecting that Ling attack.
Honestly, what I'd prefer to see would have been Robo. I know disruptors don't do shit. Yeah, obviously Stargate to a point because of ground, but truthfully, ultras have their advantage if you make that full tech switch. He's doing it now. Earlier than last game, Richie, the last game was wild, as you saw, though. Oh my god, the
and the
warp
warp prism gets
survived.
out, that's actually huge. You can warp in again on the low ground down here to back his army up. That would be spicy as fuck, but...
Really need to watch out. Those are some good baiting shots there. It's 193 to 174 supply. I mean, there's 2 Stargates coming down, and it does look like he's going to be going into carriers, which is actually a positive thing here.
Well, carriers be damned. Funnily enough, Richie, as much as I agree, the better unit against ultras, there's 2 units that Protoss have that actually kill them fast, and it's Immortals and Dark Templar. Or a lot of probably, I'd say 3 Archons to 1 Ultra. You know what I mean? Oh my god, that base, yeah. The recall is saved, though. That does at least clean up the residual, but I still think Holden's in a good spot, guys.
That was a really, really crucial pick off for 3 Point, because he's going to try and starve Holden out of the game because he's got so many resources here. That's what he's going to plan to do. He's going to have a lot of Stalkers versus a lot of Ling, Baning and Ultras. So he's going to want to slowly drip out those units and go into that air army, as he's really set up to do right now. But he's not actually doing much here. Holden needs to calm down, get his bases set up, and go into that transition of those air units. This could be anyone's game, but Holden doesn't have the army here unless he takes a really amazing engagement. He doesn't have the army here versus 3 Point.
Yeah. And I'm liking that he's finally resetting up his cannon line. I think he needs a few more batteries up here. I think he needs some stuff to fuck with the carving as well. Oh dear.
Oh man.
Well, there's a lot of dead ultralisks, but...
You know,
this is still possible. This is very much still possible. But 3 Point is mining so well. The Warp Prism does get sniped off during this point. There's more Lings going towards that base, and 3 Point is starving Holden out. He's starving Holden out with his experience right now. Well, it looks like Infestors are on their way.
Oh, I think this is actually really big if he gets to space. There's 400 mils he cannot spare right now.
At the same time,
I wouldn't be surprised if that was the game-winning move, sadly, but Holden is tenacious.
At the same time, with all the Protoss memes, this is the thing. Like Zerg, in a weird way, comically, Protoss and Zerg share this thing. I don't know how much you agree with me, Richie, on this. And Billy, for that matter. Protoss shares something with Zerg, and that is...
I'm sorry, Dave. He's saving the Cybernetical. Look how close that is to the line. Oh my god, that's huge, because that's +1 on the air. And now the Zerg player knows that he's going for air, because sorry to cut you off, Dave. Why is the Cybernetics Corps researching? It's because it's going +1 air. That's why you can see the spire going down.
Absolutely. The thing is, Holden and all of us Protoss have to enjoy this. Well, last, just so you guys know, That battery overcharge is being nerfed to 150% from 200, which I understand the reasons why, but there's certain circumstances like this, I think we may see adjustments. And, well, this is a game that I'm happy to see this, to see the current patch versus the upcoming patch. And it sounds stupid, but I mark my words, we're going to readjust it. I think we're going to see at least one more adjustment in this game. If I was making it, just a Dave Testa call for the reasons like that. And it
just goes across the map here.
Oh yeah, he's been forced into an all-in.
Yeah.
But I will say this: I do agree that there's comically.
Oh, a storm would be so good.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. The storm doesn't land the greatest thing, but microbial shroud helps against. Oh, look at this! Holy shit!
Oh, it's massive.
That is amazing!
What's 3 points
Holy
on?
moly.
Where's his army?
It just got electrocuted, my friend.
Yeah, it just got stormed to death. And then the carriers, he dropped microbial shrouds from the carriers.
Just got teleported to
the storms were in.
I can't believe this. Holden has got. He hasn't got any storms left, but he's got the carriers, and the carriers need to be enough to kill the corruptors. These are the only corruptors that are currently here at the moment.
Stalkers and Archons up, but
the Immortals!
The Immortals are clutching this. The Immortals are so good. I'm so proud of Holden.
With the ground support.
Oh, let's go!
My God! What a whole game! Holy fuck!
Holden actually, he had the perfect army comp. No, but like the thing is, he was pumping out Immortals one by one, and Richie, we're saying carriers. I don't mean to be rude. This is Richie was on point. You needed the carriers kind of. The corruptors were almost a bait, but the fact that he was so dominant into ultras, that was the carriers were almost like a bait. More that if you notice, they didn't really do too much other than help kill the structures, and it was carriers suck against links. You know what I'm saying? And ultras, they don't really do that good of damage. They'll kill them, but it takes longer than you'd think when you don't have that high of numbers, and Holden wasn't quick to the draw. Holy shit. But anyway, the Immortal, he was pumped. I didn't even mention it too, because there's 3 of us. He was pumping out one Immortal at a time, and the hard counter to Ultras is Immortals. Remember I mentioned earlier, Immortals and DTs. It's literally the hard counter, it provided there's no Overseers, the DTs, you know what I'm saying? But
what was
you were spot on with that game? Because that was just
3-point was generally trying to starve Holden out, and during that he lost so many units. He scouted the really late transition into carriers, and 3-point was up against the clock, but there were so many carriers that come out, and there wasn't enough time to get enough corruptors. It was such a good game, and that was absolutely worth it. I'm going to take at least 40% of Holden's earnings from any winnings that he makes. I really appreciate the cast. Thank you for letting me come on and cast the games.
Are you coming in still to this next one, or was that it? Because we got.
I've got to go. I've got to go. Because unfortunately, it's 4 a.m. in the morning. But it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for having me for such a short time. Good luck and fun, everyone.
And a shout out to Gamer Richie.
Holden.
Have a good one, mate. Bye bye.
See you later, guys. Bye.
See you later, brother. Bye. Well, Billy, that was crazy. Thank you, Gamer Richie. I'm sorry it was a unexpected thing, Billy, too, but that was awesome. We had Richie with us, and Holden freaking won.
That's what StarCraft's all about, mate. Wonderful.
I'm inviting you into game. Kano, the person into this, I have to shout them out again. Guys, please follow Kano, the French commentator. Colin, you speak French. Please follow Kano and tell your friends. Kano is a French StarCraft commentator and tournament organizer and money provider for this tournament, which is all across the globe for 1,000 euros. Billy Utters, by the way. So you're casted on this? It's Curry versus Hupsea. You still here, Billy? Or?
I am 100% still here. I'm chatting in Bing Bong Exports with some friends about how good
lower bracket is.
Holden is. revealing his true
I'll be
power level
honest,
at the end
Holden
there.
literally was playing it ideally. Like I've played games. God damn it. I'm so mad. I've never had the stupid border because, like, honestly, I play. You know what I'm saying?
I do not know what you're saying. What the diamond border?
Chat knows. I know it's the diamond border, but I play more fucking grandmasters than most diamond players do.
Yeah, the cope is strong with this one. Yeah, no, I'm proud of my diamond border, friend. It's so good.
The cope is right. Listen. When you know how many pro players do you know outside of Bing Bong Exports, Billy?
No, probably none really. I know like
how many people do you think would love to troll Dave to get a ruse out of an old man like me?
Oh yeah, no, I know.
I know what you're saying. You like to get me going too. That's what I'm saying. They do too. They're friends.
Satans_5 Avior
It's
says,
Dave versus the world, but Dave plus the world.
Needs buffalo.
Hence why I'm in Bing Bong Exports as well.
Oh yeah, indeed.
My
Dave,
man.
He's like the damp. He gets everywhere.
Nah, dude, Billy, thank you for hanging, man.
Yeah, no, this is great. I'm having great fun. Thank you for having me.
And do you mind if I do the honors of this one? I'm sorry, guys, for the glitches on this. Gravy, it's fine. TTS is okay to a point, guys. Just be couth in matches. That was good timing. Spawning in the upper right hand. Oh, actually, do you mind if I get the bottom left? You got this one.
You got it. Okay, yeah, so in the top right hand corner then, we have Team GP's Curry.
And my brother from another mother, representing Psystorm Gaming. It is the Salt Lord himself. It is Captain Hupsea. Super Saiyan Hupsea. Actually got him approved as a co-caster for co-commentator on my channel too. Hopefully gets in, but Grandmaster Protoss. Holden knows him. Everybody. I don't know if you've ever seen him too. He's actually a pretty fun guy. He usually keeps to himself a bit. You know him? Have you ever watched him?
Yeah. I think I've chatted to him once very quickly with Acheron around. I've definitely seen a ton of his games, and yeah, know of him in the community.
Yeah, I personally like him quite a bit. What I like also is the fact that he's controversial a little bit, and I got him on. I'm like, well, who can we pick? Nothing we can do better here. My boy Hup. You know what I'm saying? It's but that's in the spirit of how we always roll, Billy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yo, Hup's doing a 1-gate expand against the 2-gate, and this is Stephen Curry is what Curry goes under, and the memes with the you know, that's literally what it is.
Basketball player. I love the gas steal from Curry. That is very spicy.
Yeah. He is a legend for that. It's gonna be Hup taking that second gate up on the I don't think that's in vision. Let me take a look at Stephen Curry's vision. Stephen Curry does not see. Oh yeah, he does see the second gate. So I don't know why Hup built that there. He literally revealed the second gate to him. Maybe he wanted to actually, because as you know, PvP's a mind game thing. But I will say Hupsea really hates this matchup. Not for whatever, because he's like a lot of players that are quite good. And otherwise, he's big on mechanics and big on build orders and stuff. But he usually mauls when he's like, how does that player in PvP have the... He's like, I just heard him yesterday, I think. How do they have the intuition for some of this stuff? And sometimes, truthfully, in PvP, as much as everybody shits on Protoss and the other races, called Billy Utters. Billy, I'm trying to get a laugh out of you, bud. Literally, this matchup is the reason why, though. I literally went on an Artosis diatribe to someone on ladder, and they were following my Twitch channel, and they forgot about me, and they're like, holy shit, whatever, but I literally went on a whole Artosis speech and like, no wonder we're called the apes. It's builds like this, da 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 da. But I wasn't wrong. Like the guy did literally the most not a build in honor of Benjadeth. You know what I'm saying? PvP is just a really silly. It's a fun matchup. I'll be honest, but it's not fun to play it. TVT is not fun for anybody. PvP is fun to watch, but goddamn, it's fucking so dumb to
I feel
play.
like if you're a person that loves TVT, then you like really fucking love like TVT. There are like a few people that just are wired up that way, but yeah.
I love. That's the thing is everybody's like, I love TVT. I'm like, hey, you clearly have not watched enough Diamond TVT. It's the same thing as like TVZ's the goated matchup. I'm like, for fuck it is. When you watch, it depends on the level of the StarCraft, because I still to this day commentate all levels of it. But TVT, I will say, Korean TVT is a very special matchup in my opinion. And not just Korean. Oh god, but look at this. Hup's losing his Cybercore. I think he's going down this game. He may go down. This is a loss of a Cybercore, no rebuild, Billy. I'm sorry, man. I got a little rambly.
No, not at all. It's good. I was mildly distracted myself. I was listening to you, but I was also happy to let you fill time. Let's have a look at what's going on in this game. So still one base here, and what is it? It's a blink all in. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Hupsea's pretty dead. He's got a good amount of units, but he is the 2 base. He needs to try to hold.
Yeah.
I don't blame him for not GGing. He lost the Cybercore. He's rebuilt it. Let's take a look at the gates. It is 4 gates. The 4 gates and the Robo is in here. More Immortals in production. Hup does need to hold. The Adepts are going to be annoying as shit because he needs everything.
That was a fantastic target fire on the Immortal, because if he gets 2 Immortals and possibly even 3 with the shield battery, then yeah, he's in real trouble. But
well, he killed the 3rd gate too, so that's actually, or the 4th gate. So they're even on gates. The 2 Adepts going into the mains rough. This is.
Oh, the shield battery makes light work of this, so that's nice.
Well, look at the army supply. Stephen Curry leading a little bit. But there's 2 Big Daddy Immortals. The blink is done.
That's slight overcommitment there. He gets the other Immortal. You really don't want that.
No, but look at, there's still, even though it's 4 gates to 3 gates, it's 2 base to 1 base. Hup, I think, does have a chance. He has 3 shield batteries, Billy. This is actually pretty... Yeah. I think he has a shot. He's got another Immortal coming out. He's dealt with a lot of the Stalkers, and as much as... You can only produce so much on 1 base economy that eventually dwindles.
Right. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of...
Help's still building probes, so I think he's actually in a... He can
like, I understand the psychology behind wanting to like go and shut down the massive Stalkers and end the attack, but I feel like losing those 2 Immortals for it puts Curry back in a position where he can like win this game again, where it was looking highly likely like he wasn't.
I'd agree, but it depends. Oh, look at this. No, Hup's defending well. So I'd agree with you, but look at this. Hup still has a probe here on the other side. He can literally drop a pylon and just ruin Stephen Curry's parade. He's not started to mine out on the main base yet, but again, Hup's built his full saturation on 2 bases pretty much. One gas is blocked, another's here. He can get the... Oh, he's going in for the blink.
He's going for the blink. Oh, that's so cool.
But look at the army supply. Stephen Curry has... The clock's ticking for Stephen Curry is what it is. It's not so much for Hup at this point.
And Hup needs a
battery overcharge. Oh, that isn't enough to repower the 2 pylons, but the Immortal's still in production.
It's a lot to lose. It's a lot to lose just for that, but... And I think he just loses too much steam here, but again, just trying everything in mineral lines is great. Like,
yeah, he is losing a lot of momentum, but Hup hasn't rebuilt the pylon there. He's being, in a way, Hup's being patient to. He's not in the best position here. Obviously, he's losing a lot of army that he needs to keep alive, and he didn't repower these 2 gates on the high ground. Billy, that's driving me mad.
Yeah. He has no production right now apart from the Robo, and I'm not sure why he can't.
Well, why?
In a
Because
second,
he
he's
didn't
gonna warp
repower
something
these.
in and be
no,
like, oh shit.
Well, he can't because these 2 pylons got depowered from that assault. It's a beautiful.
Right, but he's gonna press W in a second and try and warp 3 things in and be like shit and like realize.
Yeah,
that
then he's gonna realize
not...
it. Yeah, but I mean, I'll be honest. It's easy to say that. That's actually not easy to respond to that. Oh, he dropped the gate and it's a kill on a cancel. But Hup dropped the
Feels
pylon,
bad.
like I said. Hup has a. Wait, Hup has a proxy gate. Hello, I didn't even realize this. That's
yeah. He was building that about a minute and a half ago when the
I hate to say it, but as bad as Hup looks like in a position, I didn't even look at that. I'm a little drunk. Thank you, Billy Utters. Chat, I apologize. Thanks to my friend, Mr. Billy Utters. He's like Rice-A-Roni, the San Francisco treat.
Hell yeah.
Billy was not expecting that. He's like, usually I'm used to getting all the freaking... You get tired of all the, I'm from London and stuff. I actually said it like it was. You know?
You're right. San Francisco, yeah, that's definitely... But now that I'm going to be a citizen very soon, like, I feel like San Francisco is like my hometown. It's a weird thing, but... He still hasn't repowered those gates, and it's really getting on my nerves. I think he just thinks he's going to shut the game down here, and that may well be, but...
No, he is. I mean, I know what you're saying. It's annoying to watch, but he's won it, dude. There's no shot.
Yeah.
There's 55 to 26. This is copium from...
Yeah, it's large cope, yeah. Side cope with a...
I understand, because I was there for a bit, but it would take...
Crispy waffle cope.
Hup, after, I'm going to have the YouTube VOD for this. Hup literally almost Dave tested through this game, though, for sure. Like, he was insanely ahead from positions, but he literally was at a throw of a level that only I could do as a Protoss, or somebody that doesn't play Protoss and was going in. I'm joking, but Hup's going to probably murder me with that, but I hope he laughs when he sees this, but... Because Hup, it's still not repower those two. Oh my god, no, I'm Hup, for the love of God. I'm setting, somebody clip this shit. Hup,
maybe he's got the stream on in the background or something, and he's just like listening to us.
He's just making us tortured. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, okay. Oh my god. This is actually... Why is Curry still in here? He doesn't even... Okay, he has Disrupt. Okay, if Hup could throw, he doesn't have Twilight. Oh, Hup's going into Blink. Look at how good Hup is on this, though. This is what I'm... Hup is actually a really good player. So Curry may have whatever. He's literally on coping up where he's like, I have Disruptors. This is a lot of money on the line. But I don't even know the points. This could be like match point and we missed it because, obviously Holden was playing. I hope Kano wasn't waiting, too. I guess Curry's just overthinking what he did wrong this game. Yeah. This is a tournament thing. Like, everybody does it. At times, and you want to at least get, like, a big disruptor hit against Roach. Oh, my God. But Hup, if there's 2 disruptors, all those Immortals are dead. Just want to point that out. And Hup is putting the Immortals forward. Oh, no. That's why he did it.
Well, now we know how to one-shot.
That's literally like just extending. Oh, well, this is extending your brilliance of Relic. Wait, Hup almost alarming his shit back to that. He's like, oh, wait, I have enough to win this.
It's a great disruptor hit.
Like,
fair play.
It was, but the Warp Prism going down was so fucking funny. I'm like, okay, this Up find a new level to throw this game that we didn't know was possible.
So it takes 5 immortal shots to one hit a disruptor. That is good to know.
Yeah. It might be 4. It may be 4. It seemed like it was 5, but Hup literally was flexing. Yeah, it did seem like he was flexing his game knowledge. GG, thanks for the follow. Adonis Victory, Maple Namim. Yeah, and apologies for my lag between scenes here and stuff. Apparently, I'm running on a toaster oven, but that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
The C in Curry stands for Cope. Finally.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the score. Oh, Hup won. That was 2-1. Holy shit. Hup saying Holden won. Yo, let's go. And Han Mano's in the finals. Or Han, I don't know what happened here.
It's a big day for Classic NA.
No, this is actually really good, but NA actually included other servers for underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Because they'd have no shot on against, like, that's why we're seeing South Koreans on an NA qualifier, Billy. Kano decided, like, yeah, we can let Han Mano in and stuff.
Sorry about that.
No, I'm just so you know, like, I'm not yelling at you or nothing. This is crazy though. We have, dude, you got to get to know Hup more now too. We have Holden and Hup going in, and my boy Han Mano, all H's. It's the Triple H. This should be called the H Cup, but it's Kano's Cup. It's Kano's Cup. That's why I got to shout out Kano's Twitch channel again. They are casting. I heard a she from something. I don't know. I just met them from my chat. Salty players. What? Fries and pies? You don't think Holden stands a shot? I think Holden demonstrated some really good gameplay tonight, my friend. That's some cope for fries and pies for once. You think he has no shot? Holden is our up-and-comer, man. Well, he's our up-and-comer. Look what happened to Trigger and... Oh, Yeti? Yeti. Yeti's probably hella drunk if he's up. Hang on, Billy. Guys, chat, sorry, I have some admin work to do with, And Finesse, I'm sorry too. I got a message here. Well, fries and pies, in fairness, I can name a bunch. Even Geralt, the most consistent player I know, throws a lot of... Well, Geralt's another one. Geralt 2-0'd Cyril, right? But he is... He certainly gets in the mentality too, but everybody makes bonehead decisions when you're nervous too. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we're casting Han Mano, and Billy, you're on or off the hook whenever you want.
Okay. I'll stay on for one more game, I think. So
okay, let's get you in here.
Ready.
Thank you, man. I know it's late. Like, I'm surprised I'm even staying up at this point. Fries and Pies, shout out to you for actually being active in chat. Still the negative Nancy that you always are. You've actually been pretty positive lately. Oh, yeah, we don't even have predictions up. Good job, mods. Great job. Fantastic. No, I'm joking. My mods are mods because they usually stick around and do all sorts of shit otherwise. Are you ready, Billy?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
And a shout out. Fries and Pies better be at least a... I don't really trust Fries and Pies that much. Fries and Pies better fucking... I would mod Fries and Pies. Just for a little... You could become my Jeremy... Fries, do you watch Up a Tree? Are you an Up a Tree enjoyer a little bit? As much as you're like usually complain about Protoss streams, so I'm guessing you watch Up a Tree Zelda. Because I do too. So, if you do, you could be my... He could be my Jeremy. It's a combination of Gene Sim and everybody else, but Fries could be my Jeremy. I only watch when Steadfast puts Sal as his co-caster when forced. Oh, yeah. Then. Yeah, I know you're Protoss too, so don't worry. But anyway. Maybe I will. Yeti, you have to join the... we got to get you in a game too after. Billy Utters, you want to do the honors? Or do you want the other guy? You want the Terran, I'm sure, huh? No?
Yeah, you can do the process with the Terran.
Okay. Good friend of mine here. All right, well, I'll introduce up in the bottom left-hand corner. It's all right. Billy's getting tired here. You can't blame him. We're old.
Sorry. Was I supposed to do top right first and then?
Yeah, I know. I'm teasing you, man, too, but I was just saying. I didn't mean to sound so snarky. I'm old, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
My nose is sniffling. I'm still up somehow in the bottom left-hand corner of Inside Now. Give it up for Hupsea from Psystorm Gaming in the green. And this guy's from Prep. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yep. Fran, and as Dave says from Team Prep, we have Han Mono in the top right-hand corner wearing the fashionable and also what I play as Terran, light pink. It is the best Terran skin, I think.
And who is he? Best introduction ever? It's Han Mono. Yeah. Did you say it?
I did say it. Yeah, I said Team Prep's Han Mono right at the beginning.
Oh, you were just so excited that he had the pink skin on. That's pink color. Yeah. My bad. I misheard. Billy's like, wow, Dave, you're being a dick. I just volunteered to cast. Like, what the fuck? Nah, it's not the case. I'm happy to, dude. You have no idea how happy I am to have Billy Utters in right now. Like, this needs to happen more. I know you're like, well, it's how you get better, man. You endured the torture of Ghost, and then you finally let loose on him from all the Brit bashing he used to do. You know what I'm saying? And then the diamond bashing too. You joined part of it, and you'd be like, well, hold on, Ghost. It's a little harsh, don't you think? I remember those casts. Billy finally let loose on Ghosty boy.
The good days. It's a shame he doesn't cast anymore. That was fun.
Yeah, before the dark times. Before the Risk. Ghost is now a professional Risk player.
Yes, he just plays in the arcade, right? Yeah.
Yep. Hope, what's
and
up?
Also, Shards of Infinity, or whatever it's called. Shards of Infinity. Yeah, shout out to my boy Silent Ghost. He is a old school legend.
Fries and Pies, if you're that salty on stuff, I didn't even know you stream, man. Maybe if you're a little nicer, you know? I didn't even know if Fries and Pies streamed. Well, maybe it's an incentive for you to improve your attitude, bud. Sorry, this is a point of contention. I actually like Fries and Pies because he's usually memeing. And he likes to be a Salt Lord on this. Good job, Hope. Hope actually flushed out some good information. Hope coming in clutch. Good job, Hope. Hope always coming in clutch at the right time.
So we have multiple Phoenixes coming out from Hupsaya. We have
it's a 2-1. Oh, it's a 3Rex factory. Actually,
yeah. 3Rex factory. Yeah.
Hup's going.
Cool.
Looks like he's going for. Well, yeah, he did drop a robo. He's going for Phoenix Colossus, and I know Hup honestly is not like a one-trick pony on PVT. He'll go for blank builds. He's actually surprisingly everybody like, well, you'd think Hup is a cheeky player or something from Salties. No, he's a pretty traditional player in a lot of matchups, and he's not really a big cheeser in terms of like PVT, for example. he'll go for like 4-gate blink sometimes or something, right? But he'll go for like standard blink openers. He'll go for Phoenix Colossus. And honestly, I'm not really sure. It all depends. It's situational here because, you know, Marines, once they get stim and stuff, are very good against Phoenixes.
Yeah.
Problem is
these Phoenixes are out on the map looking for these Hellions, which they're going to find momentarily.
Well, he saw the tanks and he has a full read of the build, though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the Phoenixes serve.
What's the thinking behind not having a star port? It's a bit late, right? Like,
no, usually three racks on its own is a really good build. And I'm not saying like proxy 3 racks or anything cheeky with the boys pull. 3 racks is a non-meta build right now. Like, Yeti would agree with me on this. Just walk you over, Yeti. All right, I'll tell Kano after this, Yeti. Thank you for that. But 3 racks with the factory gives you the power units. You get tanks. You have the potential for a cyclone, and it gives you it lets you get your starport a little quicker. But you're pushing out with the stem Marines and potentially a. Well, here's the problem. This is the Phoenixes are getting thrown away, which sucks kind of for Hup. But
just one, but still one was not.
No, there was a couple. It was just one. You're right. It looked like 2 died, but he narrowly saved that one, but it still had full shields. Thing is still just one. They don't produce that. They seem to produce hella fast, right? So look what's out on the map.
20 supply up here. This push is massive for the.
Yeah, that's the thing is 2 base all-ins from Terrans are big, but it's not even a 2 base all-in. It's a 2 base pressure. So when you have 3 racks, it's about getting those numbers out quicker. So now you answered your own question, Bill. You see it firsthand. Protoss just can't produce as much as Terran at that time. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, though, against Phoenix Colossus has its frailties, where Phoenix Charge sometimes is a little bit better of a build in some ways. You can still make it work, but the reason is Colossi are good units, but without extended thermal lance, and see how much damage that took?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, comically, if there was one Marauder in this fight, and that was in this, it's amazing how much damage a Marauder does to a Colossus in a 1-to-1.
I love this build.
Comic.
At
it's
first I was incredibly
comical.
confused, but I'm going to do this. I absolutely adore because he's got the 3rd base coming up behind, and the Protoss can't do anything to get down this ramp. So yeah, this is fantastic.
So the reason disruptors exist, in my opinion, outside of roaches, because if you look at how the game scales with roaches and stalkers, right, or roaches, it's Colossus. What if they just, maybe just reverted? I wouldn't say delete disruptors, but maybe we could nerf disruptors further if Colossus had a buff. Just a thought. Again, or a rework. You know what I mean? It doesn't. Maybe a rework. And I've thought this for a while because the Wings of Liberty, Colossus were actually decent. You know what I mean? And we didn't have disruptors and stuff, but
yeah, maybe too decent. I feel like they were always really OP in Wings of Liberty, but I don't know.
I'm not saying back to now, but they didn't have half the shit that's out now. Well, Terran did, but Terran really, what did they have to change?
If he gets high sec for this, I would be just I'd get down on one knee and demand to marry him. Oh, this is gonna get disrupted. What upgrades do we have here? Let's have a look.
All right, hang on. I got a message from Yeti to join us. If he could, he's a little tipsy, but Yeti wants to cast,
Wonderful.
but which is cool. But he's supposed to be playing in the channel thing and whatever. And this isn't my tournament, and I've done my best to help out. But and Yeti didn't really want to play in the first place, but he wanted to for Colin. Colin's still here, I think.
So you love the inclusion of the Vikings as well. That is just glorious. Okay, so Hup intends to go down the ramp sometime soon, or this is to...
Yeah. I actually want to say... Oh my goodness. Oh! The disruptors are good, but You don't want to be a 2-base Protoss against a 3-base Terran. Like, let's be real here. Hanmano is...
I mean, soon to be 4-base. Like, look how much he's floating, and he's about to, you know, have that base saturated. It's not like it's a base
not,
that's
I mean,
just
it's
up
not
and
like
built. Like,
he's not like it's not like an insane to float though either. Like, I mean, it's Terran and stuff. Hanmano's actually improved so much. Like, Yeti can attest this. Yeti used to maul about Hanmano and be like, he's such a cheesy Terran. He's still aggressive, but lately I've been watching him. I've seen him play straight up macro games, and this game was not a cheese. It was just 3 racks factory. He kind of did a little bit of a Big Gabe kind of twist to this, but Hupsea, I hate to say it's on a bit of cope. I don't blame him for not leaving, but I just don't see. Yeah, Hanmano's macroing behind this. Look at, he's dropping more production. So say he breaks through this, he'd literally have to like double expand, hold, and trade, and get upgrades. Like, there's a lot of ifs and buts. If ifs and buts were candy and nuts, it'd be Christmas all year round, Billy Utters.
Yeah.
That's all
I
can
love
say.
that saying.
Thanks for hanging out, man. And chat, give it up for Billy Utters. Man, Billy, I'm telling you.
Here we go. This is what we've all been waiting for the last 11 solid minutes. Is he going to break through? And what happens afterwards? We don't know.
I'm actually surprised.
It's not looking good. It is looking very much less than good. The position has been broken, but at what cost?
Well, let's take a look. Hanmano has upgrades. You really can't afford upgrades. Hupsea did about as good as he could on 2-base being stuck there. But, like, this is why you see Dave play the way he does sometimes and win very successfully against Terrans, even above my skill level, when I take a probe out and have a fucking proxy nexus. I learned that from Florencio, but I applied the Dave Testa strat, and also from SOS. The reason is you just can't sustain Terran bullshit after from... Even though Protoss bullshit's there, look at this.
That is the sound of hopes and dreams being crushed, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hup doesn't GG like Hup. I'm serious. That's the best thing. Billy, you better follow Hup sometimes. Just like if you're up late and you're like, you want something on. Chat, follow Hup too. He is a misunderstood guy, but he even described Max Packs best. You don't want to describe Max Packs as, Billy, before you go?
How?
He just anticipated him as like basically the Elephant Man. And he literally did this on an ESL cast we had. And Renegade was in with we had a tri-cast on ESL. And he's just like every other Grandmaster Protoss, and Hup's a Grandmaster Protoss. He's like, you know, he's like overweight, probably part mutant, like, you know, just all disfigured and whatever. And we're like, what the fuck, dude? Everybody else is like, he's the Prince of Denmark. It's time. All these theories, and Hup's just like there. And all I can think of is the Elephant Man. I am a man, not an animal. And I'm just thinking of Max Packs. And I'm like, no, not Max Packs.
Wow. Sick, dude.
Oh, man.
Cool. Well, Dave, it's been absolutely a pleasure, and thank you everyone for having me on. I'm going to go and I think I'm actually really... It's only 8:30 here, but I'm extraordinarily tired, so I think I'm going to go and sit in bed.
Yeah, guys, follow the 5th Beetle. We're getting Yeti in.
Cool. All right. No.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, Billy. And have a good night, man. All right. And guys, again, follow. I hope Finesse isn't mad at me too. I gotta pee. I thought Yeti wanted to cast with me. All right, whatever. We got a drunk Yeti. Guys, give me just a minute. It's my fault. All right. Yeti is going to join me. I have to pee. It's Drunk Yeti and Drunk Dave. Sorry to Drunk Dave. Yeti, I'm going to get you in party here is the most important thing, or do you want me to screen share?
Warcraft 2 back up.
I can screen share because we have somebody that put all the money down for this tournament.
Oh,
That's cool.
okay.
Is that easier? And plus,
Sure.
it might make it quicker, easier for you too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure.
You can look at all my porn, Yeti. It wouldn't be the first time, you big stud.
Hey, Dave, you said your GPU was fucking up earlier, so it's probably because of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Hang on 1 second. It is my bathroom break needed, as much as it pisses everyone off. All right, I'm gonna run, Yeti. You can entertain the masses, and I want.
Sure.
Thanks, dude. I'm sorry. Whoop.
Hey, man, when you gotta go, you gotta go. It is what it is. How's everybody doing? If you have like a cigarette still going there, bro. Oh, it went out. Okay. Overthrow the stream.
All right, this is the totally not most scuffed cast ever. Like, chair talks indeed. Why are you calling?
Dave, is that Leinenkugel beer? I can't see what that is.
It's a Saranac. It's the
Sarah.
It's a local. That's a New York. Actually, a lot of people heard of it and they have it all over. But yeah.
Okay.
And all right, but we got a game coming. How you doing, Yeti? We don't have to be entirely tryhard, man. We heard the cast.
Yeah, dude,
I'm not excluding
gonna
you.
lie, I've had a few.
Yeah, and I wanted to hang
I've
with
had quite a few.
my boy Yeti too. I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday in Kirktown, we can say this while we're waiting before the introductions, real quick. Was a little more rambunctious for how tired I was. But I'm somehow up at 11 o'clock at 11:30 at night, Yeti. You know how I've been lately, isn't it? How proud of you?
I'm just
Old
glad
man
you got
Dave?
your sleep schedule semi-fixed.
Semi-fixed. It's all fixed. If I'm getting up at fucking, I literally wake up. Oh yeah, you know what I mean. Well, that's showing you the sleep problems I had and why it was.
But you're right in the correct range. That's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Absolutely. And that said, my glitchy stuff. Who do you want to get? Yeah,
I'll do the Terran.
Yeah, you're like, come on, Dave. It's Kirktown. All right. Spawning in the bottom left-hander, plus it's Hup. I don't blame you for not wanting to cover Hup, but I will because he's my boy.
Oh, I love Hup. Hup's a
I know
nice
you
guy.
do. You're one of the few people that's Terran to be like, dude, Hup's awesome. I like literally Yeti. I'm like, Yeti is Yeti is definitely one of a kind, because who else is going to be Terran and be like, I love Hup? Not many.
How could you not?
In the bottom left-hand corner of Tropical Sacrifice, it is Hupsea from Psystorm Gaming in the green.
And in the top right corner is the purple Terran. It is Han Mono.
Yeah, and he is...
Funny story. So, Hup was so cool
Mm-hmm.
about me not being able to get in the channel. He was like, dude, just add me as a friend. He had to delete people off his friends list just to add me so we could play the game.
Well, Hup is Kirktown. Hup is
yeah,
Kirktown.
I like Hup. Yeah, Hup's cool.
Yeah, you've gone back. Hup is in bad mental shape after that game. He's dead within 10 minutes. Fries. Fries, and by the way, Fries, seriously though, man, like, you should probably just message me in Discord and clarify some things. I actually trust Fries. Yeti's been mad at Fries. A lot of people have. Fries actually did prove his worth because he is literally memeing Yeti on everything. I forget that often.
If it's sarcasm, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But, that'd be cool.
He is actually pretty good, from what I found. So, like,
I would not say that I'm mad at Fries and Pies.
No, like, Fries knows, like, everybody, Fries intentionally does this. It's kind of like how Benja, when Benja doesn't like someone, you know what I'm saying? That's basically Fries. I didn't know that
I'm all
until...
for banter, man. If you got some shit.
He's never gotten in voice with me, but I remembered a couple of DMs we had, and I'm like, Fries is totally a meme lord. And he actually did get me subs. Guys, by the way, we're a little low on subs here. And don't, Yeti, you're casting with me. I'm talking to chat directly. If you're new here, smash that follow button. But we're a little low on subs.
Guess this is probably going to be a Stargate follow-up from Up. Just based off of the Adepts. From Terran. It looks like the same build as last game. It looks like it's going to be a tank push.
Yeah. Where else can you guys see somebody that's an ESL cast or not cast ESL for some like random French person sponsored tournament? The Alpha K Cup #2. They did it again, but they're putting €1,000 up. It's a lot of money. It's basic. It literally is like $1,000 USD. Euros usually were always before all the. We're not going to get into politics stuff, but yeah, Yeti, this is going to be another. Wait, Twilight. This is going to be Dark Templar, isn't it? No,
I don't think so. I think it's Glaze. I think he's going to do something crazy here. He's going to go out on a limb.
He's going to go for yeah. I've seen Help do Glaive.
I'm going out on a limb.
No,
here.
it's Blink.
Oh, it's Blink. Okay, I thought he was going to do something crazy.
Well, this is kind of. I mean, honestly, you don't usually do Blink with a Gate in a or a Twilight.
Well, no, yeah, I agree with you. Dave. I see. As soon as I see two Adepts as a Terran player, I'm like, oh, it's Stargate. So he's kind of mind gaming him just a little bit.
So there I say it. So what I wanted to try to say with this too is Fries and Pies. I finally have somebody that I wanted to ban, and I'm not really sure. Depending on as long as he's within terms of service, I finally have somebody that I dislike enough. I just want to see if I'm on a reasoning here,
Are
Yeti.
you talking about Fries?
Yeah. I mean, we have a game going on. The Hellions. I like Fries and Pies and also dislike him at the same time. It's kind of like Newman and Jerry. It's like Newman and Jerry Seinfeld.
Banter, I'm fine with it. Like I'm fine with that. I'm a sarcastic person myself. I use a lot of sarcasm too. But, if that's how you feel, Dave, then that's how you feel.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying he's kind of like my Newman from Seinfeld, though. Like, Hope, I'm telling you, one day, or very soon, you have to give him a lot of time. Hope's like, I'll just ban him right now. I'll do it for you, no problem. He's like, I'll take one for the team. Rise, man, you don't really care what you're on, and you're a troll, but at the same time, he's actually shown some good acts of kindness at times, and it wasn't because he got gifted subs. He's like, Dave's gonna keep me on because of that. No, literally.
Ooh, I actually like the quick Robo Bay. If it's the same build, which it is from Hanmano, the quick Robo Bay is quicker disruptors. That will help him bust out of this. I like that.
Yeah, I think it's Blink Stalker Disruptor too. And Pup is down. Oh, I forgot to update the score. So Hanmano did decisively take that. But yeah, if he does Blink Stalker Disruptor, Oh, this is a move.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. If he can get out of here, if he can just get out of here, that's a good bit of damage. If he can just go home.
Oh, he's blinking up. It doesn't fucking.
Oh no, the Marines are catching so many of the stalkers though.
Well, it's because he was blink microing. Hey, you don't want to blink micro there. You want to get what you can get and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds stupid though, Yeti, but that's the thing is blink stalkers. I'm like, yeah, just do it. It's not that easy because
he's trying to pick off as much as he can before the tank push comes. I get it in theory. It's just that you have to know when to call it, like, and just go home.
Yeah, but like realistically, it's like it's laughable. Those stalkers just seem so OP to Terran early on. Like I know that because what do? I never. What's stim? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's SCVs and Marines.
Gotta be so careful. Right
you know I can play Mac.
So careful with these stalkers.
I'll be honest though. Other than being friends with you from playing Protoss, and you getting me a good start on Terran. Oh, the disruptor.
Oh, that was a good hit.
It was not money, but it was definitely better than nothing for sure. Yeah,
this tank push is still very scary.
Yeah, it was not. He didn't hit the tanks. He doesn't have charge. He's got what are the zealots?
Oh, I don't know about this blink. I don't know about that.
Game over.
Yeah, that was kind of. Wow.
Oh, let's go. Hupsay with the fuck you and the pause spam. That's why Hupsay's goated.
Fucking up, he's even. No, actually, I liked his initial play. It's
Let's
just
go.
that you have to be able to get out of the main. He lost like 5 stalkers in the main base of the Terran that could have helped further like chip away at the push, but he lost them straight up because he used his blink too early. And you know, it is what it is.
Terran Emma takes very little skill. I love Hup, dude. The pause spam and everything. My younger brother Hup.
I'm not gonna lie, the opener that Han Mono did both games kind of like is weird to me for doing a tank push, but apparently it's still good.
Hup literally did he did Hup memes and Dave memes in one game. That is insane. You know that wasn't a Hup move. Everybody that knows Hup too here. He literally we had Colin, Holden, and Hup doing Dave memes this tournament. I'm so proud of you guys. Colin's ready to play.
Colin, good luck, my friend.
3-point versus me. Let's see. Let me see.
Why do him mad at me? Who's mad at you? Oh, fucking Hup's mad at you.
Who's mad? Han Mono, he did Dave memes.
I actually learned a few things from that game as a Terran. I'm like, okay, you can still go like aliens and do the tank push.
Yeti, Han Mono honestly is kirked on. I know before you it's not that, but Han Mono honestly literally had taught special stuff, but Han Mono has actually been playing more macro builds lately, and I know like he did like 3 racks factory. That was literally a big Gabe build he did right there. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, and not just Big Gabe, but Han Mono's been going.
Han Mono.
Couldn't even drop a manor meal in Ohio. Yeah, and he's a Korean in Japan, and he speaks pretty good English, honestly, as much as he gets shit on for poor English. Fuck that. Han Mono's one of the easiest. One of my Asian friends, and I'm not being racist. I'm saying for linguistics barrier. I've literally said this. I like literally. I have the hardest time sometimes communicating with people. It's Han Mono, Percival, 3-point probably seems like he'd be pretty easy to deal with. I've had him a few times.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, CCW friend. But it's not easy for people from like Korea and us dumbasses in the United States. I'll say it in this sense. we're pretty grounded in our we want to learn English only kind of mindset. Where a lot of the world's like, meh, I'll learn a few languages. Hanmano casually speaks English, Japanese, and whatever. You know,
all
like
I
our
can say
European
is Huff
friends.
was very nice to me, very cordial. I didn't know he called you a dog.
I think the mewling was justified, to be honest. Gamer Richie. Richie said that. That's great. Based.
Korean Desi.
I just want to say this. I'm typing this in chat. I'm typing, I love you, Hanmano. But, you know, even though you say I am OP because I'm a Protoss and still bad at the game, he still calls me OP. Fucking Hanmano. I love you, buddy. Listen, Hupsea does not hate you. We love you, Hanmano. Yeah, you gotta admit, though, he has improved quite a bit. You just watch his games. Like,
Hanmano? Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually probably the strongest build in TVT right now is a Marine tank
but
with
his TVT,
fuckers.
you know how his TVT used to be like, you'd be like, well, he didn't, why Yeti didn't like some of your games is you do one base every game and stuff. Like, he would. But he's changed. I've seen him actually he's put some pretty good deciders in EPT Open Cups lately.
From what I just saw, I mean, that's kind of the meta.
take-
It's like you do a tank push, you do, you
Wait,
know.
yeah,
go
he
through
doesn't
barrack
have, but
with
he
a
can
tank
do
push.
the meta, and he has cheeky builds too, though. Now, is Kano up? I need to see if Kano's up. I can't message
Hey,
Hup
give me
because
like 30 seconds. I'll be right there.
I have no idea. Everybody's asking me for stuff. Oh, I'm going to see. I'm admitting this too, apparently. But shout out to Kano. Thank you for putting up all the money for this tournament. I need to find Kano. I need to get a hold of Kano. I don't want Kano mad at me. Oh, boy. Oh, Kano? Nobody's watching Kano's stream. They only have 2 people watching? Oh, her. Guys, Kano is French. This is Kano's stream, guys. I'm going to show you real quick. Please pop over. Give her a follow. If you know a lick of French, please. She's put up all the money for this. We're trying to find out some adminning stuff. Yeah, I'm waiting on Yeti.
Okay.
Yeah, Yeti, what are we getting? Are we getting Colin?
Okay, Dave, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeti, did we get in Colin or are we getting Stephen Curry? Because I don't know. We should probably change it up. We've been pretty biased to our friends. but
I want to see Colin play.
All right, fine. All right, I just puts me in shit points too sometimes.
Oh, it's Colin and fucking Hup. Hell yeah, we got to do this one.
All right.
This is Kirktown. All right, Dave, who do you favor in this match?
By the way, Ms. Kano is extra based. She's extra good. Who do I favor? Hub.
Yeah.
Being completely honest, Hubsea.
Yeah, I'd probably have to say Hup because Colin. It doesn't
Colin
sound
hasn't
like
been
he
playing
plays
a long
lot.
time, but even then, like Colin would have a good a chance. But I think Hub would. I wouldn't be even to think Hub is the favored player.
I think Colin is going to try some crazy stuff. I'm just predicting it.
No, I know.
I don't know,
Yeah,
but-
I know it's PvP. Yeah, and honestly, that's Hup's worst enemy. So he has a good shot at that. But I'm just saying that Hup is the higher MMR, higher seeded. You know what I'm saying? Player, but PvP is.
But it is PvP.
Yeah.
Dave knows all about that.
I'm not saying I rooted for Khan. Thorn's even like I favored
Dave
Colin.
almost literally, guys. If you
I'm not
didn't see
shitting
it,
on it, Colin. I'm
Dave
like, dude, trust
was
me,
this
Colin
close
is my
to beating
son.
Zest in a game. Zest in PvP.
Yeah, but Colin's literally like a son. He actually Yeti knows too. He has solid stuff. Wait. Yeti, you watching my screen still, or can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I got you.
And Hope and everybody in Gamer Richie too. Colin's got he's got Gamer Richie on his side. Jake Killa, what up? How's everybody doing? This is fucking.
I love.
I'm trying to
Everybody
be
gives
unbiased.
Hup shit,
Listen,
like Fries and Pies was giving him shit. Now Thorn's giving him shit. It's so funny.
I'm the only one.
They obviously have to like Hup if they're going to give him that much crap.
I'm just saying, Colin has the being my off-range
Colin is not your
penis
son.
advantage.
Colin is the gingerbread man. You guys don't know about that story, but that's another story for another time.
Yeah, Colin has the being the son of Dave's penis size advantage too. You know what I'm saying? We didn't say that until earlier. He's like, yeah, until that game. Billy Utters.
Oh,
was
we're going off of penis size now.
Yeah, we were on that. That was the thing. Well, when the game went in, it was how everything went in. Billy.
All right, guys, poll in the chat: who has bigger penis size, Terran, Protoss, or Zerg?
Clearly not Terran, because everybody wants to try
Probably
hard
not.
so hard.
Probably not. Myself will be excluded on this.
I think Terran has the
Probably
biggest
not Terran.
balls. I think Terran has the biggest balls. You know, that's uncontended. All right, Yeti, I'll give it to you on this one. I want him one time though
All right.
too. We're
In the bottom left corner, spawning is the yellow Protoss player. It's the gingerbread man himself. It is Colin.
from Bing Bong Exports. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Storm Gaming. He also pulled out the memes. He's Omega Storm and Omega Kirktown. He actually is Kirktown too, really.
Omega Kirktown. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you agree with that or not.
Oh, I love that.
when you told me that, I call him Omega Kirktown. When Yeti and I do that, and he's
Well,
somebody.
Dave, we're the only two
It was
authorities
Hupsea.
on this, so if you say something, I just agree with it by default.
Well, yeah, I know that's a shitty thing though. You ever notice though? Sometimes we just agree. We're like, yeah, dude. We're like, it's
We just
Kirktown.
agree on everything.
Yeah, and eventually, even if we don't like it, we're like, you know, it cancels itself out. You know, somehow. Whoa! Whoa, Hup scouted that very well and just reacted in kind. I think this cannon rush is-
I would give Hup the big lead right now. Big lead.
Yeah.
I think reactively, yes, this is the perfect call.
Like, honestly, I think about this too, and I think as Protoss, you feel like you're totally committed. I've had this happen like one time today, and I thought it's actually just a really smart reaction. And I know some of chat's like, oh, it's Hup say it's not a really smart reaction.
Hey,
No,
let me ask you a
I'm joking.
question. Let's say, for example, I don't know shit about PvP, but let's say,
You know
for
some of it.
example, Colin sees that he went 2-gate with Forge, and he just completely doesn't cannon rush. What happens then? And he just like macros out of it.
That's the thing. If you still want to drop a cannon, you still would want to do the. That's what I was saying. It's weird because it's situational. The game can go either way. You could actually be in a spot where if you drop the 2 cannons and everything, and Colin did this. See how Hup dropped the pylon? He could take a Nexus and be. He could take a Nexus and be ahead. So it'd be gate Nexus. Like, it sounds crazy with how much minerals are spent. But think about this, there was a defensive forge and a defensive cannon it met. You end up ahead, but you still have... You're a little blindsided because see how Hup has a probe out? Usually you have to anticipate there's a probe out. And I know like everybody's like, well, TBT...
Hey, he's going to lose both of his gateways here, though, Dave. He's going to have no production.
Yeah, actually he's going to lose the forge, too. Hup's actually in a rough spot. So Colin is teching up. I think Colin's in the right move, even though it's 1 gate. Yeah, that's the problem. Is usually still, well, you guys, can I get an exclamation mark Princeton in chat? If it's like 10 of you, I don't care. But just why I missed the patch and everybody just like what I loved about my build. It was an anti-cannon rush
build. Where'd you
build.
learn this build from?
Princeton University.
And no, like everybody's like, Dave, you did it in every situation. I'm like, yes, because of cannon rushers.
Hey,
I
Dave,
literally did.
where you learned that build from?
Princeton
Hey
University.
Dave, where'd you learn this
I
build
mean, no
from?
one's going to dispute
Princeton University.
the build
Yeah.
of that match. I mean, you had a 90% win rate PvP.
Yeah, like I mean, it was more like I like literally begged to differ, and the players I was beating were like Masters 2 and Masters 1 Protoss. Like
You almost
Trigger
beat
used-
Zest with it.
and I almost beat Zest with it.
Where did you learn that build
And
from?
then Terran's
actually
whining
think you
about it.
should've
and
won
I
that
know
game.
it was kind of broken against Terran, but I'm like, I think players were doing it wrong because you want to know the Protoss player that used that more than anybody, and Nina called it, but was actually had a good foundation was Trigger. And look at him now. Is he a proxy? You know what I mean? Is he that kind of play? He does cheeky stuff all the time.
But he's evolved, too. He can play very good macro games.
Yeah, he's literally the NA Max Packs. Like, Trigger literally is the NA Max Packs. A little older than Max Packs, sure, but he is literally just that. Maybe not the PvP architect, but, you know, that's Max Packs.
Probably not quite up to the mechanical stuff of a Max Packs. but
No,
I see what you're saying.
No, for NA, I'm saying. Like, what do we have Estrella, we don't have that many players yet. We
have Protoss players, and that's about it.
Well, I mean, actually, I think we have a lot of really good players
We got
that.
Scarlet, we got Special, but we got nobody else that's not Protoss.
And Special's even Central American at
Yeah.
that. We got Migs, we got Vindicta. That's that. Well, at this, I don't know. There's people on ladder too that I think that. Well, I think Colin's pretty dead. Hup did just.
Yeah, this is pretty much
This
game
is
right
Kirk
here.
down right here.
It's pretty much game. That was a perfect read by Hup. Perfect response. I mean,
Colin has an army.
but he
He's gonna go
does
for it.
have a very big army right now. If he can make something happen right now, he has a chance.
Yeah.
I think he just needs to get to the main. He needs to get to the production. Right now, he's got to deal with this cannon, which is a problem.
That's the cannon, the
First
battery,
kill
and the
battery,
stalkers.
So yeah, he can't actually do anything.
No, and the
with it.
battery overcharge. But guess what? He actually he has a. No, not now. There's no shot.
There's no shot. There's a skill battery right there. So
Well, it's not even that. He doesn't have. Well, he doesn't have energy for battery. Even without battery overcharge, just a regular shield battery is gonna hold it. I know everybody bitches about shield. I'm sorry, but they were already. You know what I'm saying?
You're mispronouncing it. It's a skill battery.
I know, Yeti. Yeti's lack
the
of
next patch, you know, it does.
Yeti's lack of caring and laddering. Notice how I put that dude to do. Maybe my best dude
You're
ever.
not wrong.
My best dude ever. But then after his Terran colors still come out every time. His Terran, it always happens. Eventually it happens. Like, I can't do it, man.
Doesn't even care about skill batteries. They just have infinite roaches, so they don't care.
And they have corrosive biles, so
Yeah, they don't care.
yeah.
Zergo P.
And if not, they just build links. Zergo P. True.
Every race is OP to an extent.
Yeah, honestly, it's situation. There are like situations that are just that make you even watching them. Like, I'm sorry, but that's my take on this game. And as much coverage
I
and
bet
playing.
you Han Mono calls them skill batteries. What do you want to bet?
Oh yeah, I want to see Han. I want to see like a show match. I want to see a show match of like Han Mono off racing as Protoss, like Rainer style. You know what I mean? And Rainer.
Oh
and,
yeah.
Well, honestly, what is crazy is we saw Maru's Protoss.
You're right, Hope.
We saw Maru's Protoss. Pretty sure
Well,
all of us say skill
Mars
battery.
Protoss is 6.8
I don't know.
in Korea.
Hope plays StarCraft conveniently when he wants to, though. You know, and you're not the only one, Hope. I'm not throwing Hope under the bus because I have a lot of friends. They'll be like, "Well, I play League, but I'm just gonna conveniently go back to StarCraft just to talk shit about Protoss." And you're not my only friend that does that. I have plenty, and I can call them out in chat because Hope is actually a bit of a Chad. Just saying, he's
Yeah, I mean, if
actually.
we're just messing around, then Terrans players just play Protoss when they don't want to try.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're just
Exactly. Just like how I got the diamond, the easiest race I found for me to play, was on the easiest server. It's EU Terran. I unironically against Terran players.
Oh, Dave, you don't even know the half of it. I've been coaching Hope's Terran. All we do is a cheese build in every matchup. He's already diamond on it. And he has like a crazy win rate. It's insane.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I got the diamond 2 on pretty effortlessly on EU a few times, and I got the border glitch bug like you even in diamond. Though I'm like, man, it's good. Let's see if the maintenance stuff does. Just from like, but literally using. It is pretty funny. When EU goes to the point to claim that diamond players are so much better on EU than diamond players on NA, I'm like, no, you're still diamond players.
Not necessarily true.
I don't think at all it's true.
I agree. I actually agree with that. I think EU MMR is kind of inflated.
And lower leagues, yes. I think in higher leagues, they have a lot more players, but I think there's, you know what I mean? You have a chance of running into somebody at your level. And then you have a chance of running into like Mana, Hero Marine, Geralt, you know, name a player, Clem, Max Pax, you know what I'm saying? Christianer, sure. a lot of goats. Oh, Hope, I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying. You're like, bro, I'm just saying it's true. But yeah. When you say everybody, it's usually all the casters. There's not many. We have Fear Dragon.
I will say this
Radius.
personally, if I ever want to relax, I do play Protoss, but it's because for different reasons. The way I play Protoss is like the most brain dead way to play it. I don't really try.
Well, I know but I laugh about that though, Yeti. I'm like, for Terran players to say that there's no way for Terran to do that, and I'm like, watch players, and I'm like looking at my MMR. I'm like, I've seen opponents. I've seen opponents say this, and I'm like, I literally had an all-time low of MMR and be like, yo, Protoss is so OP, whatever. And I'm like, there's nothing we can do better here. And I'm like, dude, if not, just do this. And they're like, oh, fuck you, dude. You know, you play Protoss. Funny thing, I literally go play those players and they'll off race. I remember when I off raced Terran and I had no idea what I was doing really, but I knew how to macro. And this guy's like, well, I got the diamond 2 effortlessly. And I'm like, well, my Terran's platinum 2. He's like, see, told you. He's like, well, I'm going to play you on off race now. And I took him up on it. He got steamrolled. He had like all this stuff. He had no idea to use it. And he died, and I'm like, literally, I'm like, I'm just gonna beat you. I beat him in a macro game, and I'm like, I'm just gonna build Marines, Medivacs, and Marauders, and you're just probably gonna die with maybe a siege tank or two. You know what I mean? Easy dubs. And he was
the
like,
way I would categorize TVP is this. I think in the early game, as far as
well,
like,
I knew the
cheating
matchup
stuff
better.
goes,
Well, the reason why I won
I
is
think Protoss is slightly favored, but not by
no,
that
but I
much.
knew the race. I knew how to play the race worse than he knew how to play my race, right? Supposedly, by if that's all it came, you know. Everybody's like, the second you hit that MMR, you're actually at that rank. You get lucky, and that guy did. Is Protoss clearly because he didn't understand the matchup, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know what Protoss hates. You don't know what Protoss hates, and I know what Terran hates more than you do. You know what I'm saying? So I know the matchup, and he looked like an idiot.
Hub, I think you do have to play.
Yeah, you do have to play one more.
Yeah, Hub, I didn't.
Oh,
even
wait.
know
Oh,
it was a
no,
low-
maybe
there
not.
was a
Maybe
low
not. I don't
bracket.
know. It's up to you guys. If you guys decide not to, then no. Then you don't have to if Colin agrees.
Hub, if you don't want to play, then don't play, my friend.
Oh, it's BO1s. It's best of ones. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
I'm not the owner of the tournament.
Oh no, what Hub is saying he made top 4. He just doesn't have to play anymore because he's already got top 4.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of fizzling out here, guys. And I once beat Dave's Terran while he was drunk as fuck, Chaos Cultist. You probably did. You did, didn't you, Chaos Cultist? To be honest, why does everybody, like, literally every friend I have and everybody on Kirktown, it goes back. Yeti, you can attest this. Hope can attest this. Hope, are you still here? Fucking everybody. Yo, I have to beat Dave Testa. Why do you have to be? Gene Sims' like goal is to beat Dave Testa. Why? I'm not even good at the game. And then after, like, I'm literally not good at the game. And then I get flamed by Billy Utters. No, Hope, I'm saying, like, oh yeah, you have. I'm not saying you. I'm saying everybody. Hope, I wasn't singling you out. I'm saying, like, you gotta. Yeti agreed with me on it. You were there for it, but it still
Everybody wants
happens.
a piece.
Everybody wants
That's all it
Dave.
is. They just want a piece of you. They want to be able to say they beat the streamer.
But I wasn't even Twitch streaming, and people were saying that. And Yeti and Hope knew me before I was Twitch streaming. I was streaming in Discord to Team Legion. We maybe had my Twitch numbers
Hub versus
before.
Testa
But
show match. Here we go.
yeah, I don't know.
Hub, by the way, thanks for the games, man. They were fun.
Yeah, Hub, thank you. Everyone wants a break a piece off Dave. Hope now knows. He's like, is Dave just giving me shit on all this stuff? No, man. I am jokingly, of course, but he got on. He's like, yeah, he knows what we're talking about. He remembers. Gene Sim even. Well, I'm in Kirktown. I want to beat Dave. Everybody literally wants to beat Dave. I'm like, why am I a rite of passage to bully? Hup loves it. I'm glad that Hup
You're
likes
like
it.
that hurdle that everybody just has to get over. They have to do it.
I once coached Acheron. Look at him now. Fucking kid's goddamn grandmaster.
Well, if we're talking about coaching credentials, I mean, let's look at Slippy. I mean, come on.
Lord.
Slippy listened to my advice for all 6 months.
Yo, Thorn got in here. That's Kirktown. I gotta show chat too. I'm gonna make it the dumbest face so it freezes. When I change scenes. Thorn got in here. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of my tune thing now that I guess we're done. I don't really know. I wanna see.
Hope is my new Padawan. Hope will get there. Hope will get masters.
Yeah. You're the gatekeeper. You doubt it with me. I think it's so funny though. I literally proved on stream though too when I'm on stuff. If I'm off stream, I literally plow through. Like I know where I'm at. Now I don't think I would probably easily get to Masters 2. But I do think that I think I could on another account. But I'm pretty confident in myself on that when I say it, because I've played every region and every time zone and everything on NA. Yeti, you know what I'm saying? In the last week, which is more to say. And I've played more games. And literally, I played the amount that even Benjadeath, which you agree with this. Benja always said it. Benja's like, Dave, you play so much even back before, but in my most, I've talked to him even since. He's like, dude, you play enough that everybody's going to toe about a 50% win rate on getting the roadblocks that nobody else ever will because you play that much StarCraft. Without taking in stuff usually. But I've taken stuff in because I cast and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's a different hurdle than the average player. I think we're done.
Dave, I would accept a challenge if you'd be up for it.
What's that?
If you listen to me for 2 weeks, you'd be masters.
Well, I mean, I want to, but if I lose MMR every time, and I've been doing a lot more. Like Yeti, you don't watch me every second of my infinite streaming.
I know how good you can play, and I know how bad
you've seen me some of them too.
But I know how good you can play, and that's what I would capitalize.
But there's times that I literally, there's times that it's literally just me being my worst enemy in terms of not being able to use my keyboard. Like I'm literally like fatigued, or you know what I'm saying? Like you can't. I'm like, there's nothing I could do. And I'm like, literally, like, people like, oh, then you do better there. I'm like, yeah, my hand won't move because I'm fucking tired. Get fucked. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm saying if you actually listen and just like, let me help you a little bit, you get it. You'll get it. I guarantee it.
Oh, yeah. Now, speaking of which, we don't have a game.
I'd almost be willing to bet money on that.
Why don't I raid Kano? Yeah, no, we could hang out for a minute, but I just didn't want to hold everybody up because we didn't have a game, and I don't know what to tell people. And Kano's in.
Hey!
Pilly just raided. Hey, Pilly just raided in. But Kano put this on. I wanted to do something nice for them because they put a $1,000 tournament together.
Pilly,
let's go. On. How was your stream, Pilly?
Base Kirktown.
Imagine simping.
Finesse, I didn't yell at you. I'll be honest with you guys, just so you know. Make sure you follow Pilly. I'm gonna say good job, Dave, to that. I didn't really do a good job in shit.
Good job, Dave.
Otherwise, other than the fact that I didn't anticipate being more of an admin in this tournament than this is not my tournament, but I was asked to cast it. So Yeti, like, and everybody too, I had times where people were dipping and whatever. Make sure you follow Pilly though. He is probably the biggest Chad Protoss in NA. The thing is, and when I can't say stuff in there, so Finesse, when you ask for stuff and you don't see it, like Yeti, literally like my best friend here, Yeti. Like Finesse, you know you're Kirktown to be Kirktown, and you're a Masters 2 Terran. Yeti obviously, you know Yeti. Finesse, Yeti, you remember Finesse? He used to be Fresh 808.
Yeah.
Listen, he got a little slighted. We couldn't change the bracket because of the channel. And I know you had the same problem, but I hate to say it, but tournament rules are tournament rules. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hey,
you were drunk.
I
You were
fixed that on
drunk.
my
So
own. If it was a channel problem, I fixed it. I finagled my way into making Hup add me as a friend, so we could play our game.
yeah. Holy
Because
shit!
Hup's cool like that. So we're done with the tournament. That's it.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm just casting, but I honestly, Kano's doing this. Kano's doing a French cast, but she put this on. I feel like compelled to raid because she's got the get matches, but she needs my help still for English. But then after I'm looking, I was almost gonna raid Bayo, and I'm like steadfast. Oh, they're doing those fucks. They're doing fine. I see my man Chicken Man's actually casting EPT Asia. You know where I'm going. And I see Florencio on, but I'm like, Chicken Man never raids. But Kano put this thing on, so I was like, but it doesn't, it's hard when you have all English people on, and you know what I'm saying? It's hard. But they spent all the money on this thing. Same time, I'm usually paid to cast at times, unless I would have, I'm surprised I made it to 12 o'clock midnight. I might be able... Show match versus Dave Testa. I might be able to beat him if he starts with only 8 probes. Wow. Wow, Han says Protoss is so OP. Show match with me and Han Mano. I'll play you if you get coaching with Yeti.
Hey, we'll do Heart of the Swarm. He always starts with like, what is it, 7?
Yeah. That's how OP Protoss is. Han Mano, you played really well. I don't know what you're saying. Yeti, wouldn't you agree? Like, you saw those games there, but I'm saying in every matchup, I've seen him. Han Mano, you've been changing your...
Hey, what are you talking about?
Dude, he changed from like... I've seen him do 3 CC builds in TVT. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, you know what I mean? Like a 1-1-1
well,
opener.
TVT, that's the way to go.
Well, if you can, you know what I mean? But like, he did it smart. But Han Mano has been maturing as a player, and I mean, he plays on. He's a Korean goat, dude. He's in Japan, but he's literally a Korean goat, dude. Like, we don't have many players over there. I think I'm gonna do this because. Oh man, Chicken Man's on, but we have somebody that invited me to the tournament that we have going. You know what I'm saying? Guys, do you think we should? Kano put 1,000 euros up on this whole tournament, and yes, there's 3 qualifiers, but yes, I did volunteer my time on stuff. I have my man Chicken Man on here, though. You know what I'm saying?
I would go with
Battle cruiser operational.
What's up, Reza? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, though, Yeti. You put this together. You know? And, Yeti, you're my cuck brethren, says Reza.
My cuck brethren?
Yeah, it's Reza,
we
though.
just cuck and tuck, Rez. That's what we do.
We cuck and tuck. Based as fuck.
Finesse VI says, Dave, I wasn't asking you to break any rules. I was just asking what the channel was.
No, I know. I was an admin for seating, just in case you can't hear me. I typed it out. But that said, you have to read.
That's my bro. 100%.
The rules are usually in a thing. You have the channel spelled out. Literally, Yeti, I hate to say I was drunk, Yeti, and Finesse. So if you've not played in tournaments too much before, that's why I'm saying it's the rules. Like, there's literally no...
fuck TVT,
I literally asked chat. I asked everything, and Finesse has been such a generous person that I I've broken rules in tournaments and been too nice to people that are like pro players that have skewed tournaments. And Vanessa, I know you're upset about that a bit, but you need to learn if you're not experienced with it. That's legit. Like everybody. Thing is, the tournament has to go on. Like if you're playing against Masters, I'm sorry to say you got the Masters too, but you're holding up like everybody's been really patient on everything here.
Wait, Dave, who are you talking to here?
No, I'm not yelling at Finesse. I was talking to Finesse.
Oh,
I'm just saying, yeah. Yeah, but Yeti, I'm saying like you had the same kind of issue, but you were drunk and you weren't trying. I asked you to play, so we weren't like holding stuff up, and you're like, whatever. If I get walked over, I get walked over. I knew that. You know what I mean? Like the thing is, there's a 15-minute walkover. When you join a tournament, you have to read the rules. Period. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what it is, because it's unfair. It's just like a football game. Right. It's just like baseball, basketball, football, American football to Europeans. That if I say football and it's actually soccer, according to us, I'm saying that's Kirktown. Yeti, would you second that? Football is football, soccer, soccer.
Yeah. Well, there's real football, then there's soccer.
Yeah, that's Kirktown.
Kidding and also not kidding.
No, I know. Yeah. The thing is, we're kidding and not clicking, but I think it is stupid that we call it football, though. It is pretty stupid. That was like we implanted that in ourselves. For anybody who used ammunition on us, that is probably the dumbest name for the sport I ever could have thought of. I've always thought that. I don't know about you. But like, why did we call it football? Once I understood, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but either way, I'm like, wait, what? We have the punt, and what else is the foot other than the ass? The foot in the ass when you
the extra point.
What the foot is when you vote when you're from the upstate New York, and you're rooting for the Buffalo Bills, and they lose they do really well, and they just are destined to lose.
The frustrating part is I
There's
wasn't
no comparison, which is the
I was
more
asking
manly
around
sport.
what channel to join.
Players literally will
I understand,
flop and cry.
Finesse.
Like, it's crazy.
Finesse, I'm sorry I didn't. I understand, man, but I'll make it up to you. Like, there's definitely 100% chance of me making it up to you, and you know I will. I don't know how you'd be super mad at that, though, too. I'm not saying you didn't have a chance, but I'm saying that you had a chance to proceed more, but this was the qualifier. This is a pretty cutthroat thing, and this is just the NA regionals. So you probably could potentially play against Max Packs, even if you made it through this. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, please don't be too mad. I'm sorry I didn't read that, but if it was my own tournament, I didn't even go through everything totally. Like, I had to ad hoc whatever at the end. This is Kano's tournament, you know what I mean? So I did the best I could, and I was not an admin. So, and I was trying to do things as by the book as I could, because I gave some flex, but it was literally like, yeah, I just don't like showing up. No. Oh, I know what you're saying. You showed up and you didn't play. Yeah, I got you. You wanted to play and you wanted to.
Dave, I hate to do it, buddy, but I'm gonna call it.
All right, Eddie.
I'm super tired. I'm kind of drunk.
No, I am too, but I have to. Yeah, I gotta stream to get done here too, though, man. I love you, brother.
Yeah, I know. I feel you. All right, I'll see you later, brother. I love you.
Yeah, love you too, brother. See you.
All right, see you, bro.
Yeah. Finesse, I understand too. I'm not gonna single you out. I'm gonna shout Finesse out though, because Finesse is a base shit. Finesse is like, Dave, I do not. I understand, man. Trust me. We're moving on, but I'm just shouting you out. Guys, Finesse streams. He's newer. Let's help get Finesse to affiliate. He needs a lot of follows. He is a few too few too little follows. He's a pretty good streamer for a guy that just started. He's learning.
Satan's _5 Avior says Zerg 1 right.
No. No. Yeah, he needs more followers. Guys, follow Finesse, please. We're gonna raid Kano if she's still going. I'm gonna shout out Kano because Kano put this on. Now, Finesse, hit me up. I don't want you mad at me though, bro. I feel really bad about that, but there's just certain things. I can't do this. All right. I really don't understand what's going on because it looks like we have no communication between us. So I really don't know. I did my best. We're gonna raid Chicken Man as long as he's still on. If Kano's done. Yeah. Hello, it's okay for me. We have a winner in Wikipedia. Alright, never mind. I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know if you were done streaming or not. Whatever you're going on to. I was waiting for you to see if you were still going. I thought we were done. I didn't know. Oh. I heard a raid Kano. Okay. Guys, make sure you hit that follow button. She put this tournament together. Love you guys. I'll see you later. Fog. See you guys. See you, Jen. See ya. Finesse and see ya, everybody.